Skibbity Fortnite. Skibbity Fortnite. Okay, that's enough of fucking Skibbity Fortnite. How is everybody doing today? It's your boy, MBT. I am going to stream for free. But it's not free. You all need to be subscribing. You need to be giving me money right now. How is everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? I'm doing fine. I've been having a bit of a time. Rebecca, unfortunately, is currently banned from Twitch.tv and is unable to do a whole bunch of the fucking shit that I have her do usually, so I'm just doing it, and it sucks. I hate having to work. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. On top of that, Twitch does not like that I'm streaming 6K bits per second. They're like, what are you doing? What? Why? Was it another slur moment? We have no idea what it was. Twitch thinks that she's a bot. Anyway, Mooncat, thank you for the 19 with Prime. Well, that's so crazy. Did you actually know that many of you, I know many of you don't want to spend money on the stream, but you also don't want to view ads. Did you actually know that if you have an Amazon Prime account and it's connected to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription per month? Isn't that wild? I just thought that was interesting. Bardonian Justice, thank you for the 27. Succuboss 69, of course, thank you for the 5. Callie, thanks for the 35. 3 years wild. Oh, it seems like only yesterday I got to tell my friends, did you know that a Hypnokink author subscribes to me on Twitch.tv? And they said, you need to log off. Daytime Feeling, thank you for the 22. Booty Wizard 420, thank you for the 4. Did I beat Dyer here? As ever, Common, Dyer, L. We'll have a lot to talk about relative to Dyer specifically because we're embarking on a new journey, her and I together. Mikhail, thank you for the 14. Captain Starman, thank you for the 38. That Fennec Fox guy, thank you for the 29. Yes, we will be doing a little more Grand Ace Attorney Chronicles. Jaxel, thanks for the raid. I hope you had a real mitlutch of a stream. Arctic Suplex, thank you for the 41. Ike is Hope, thank you for the 18. Jaden Stratosphere, thank you for the 2. Omne, thank you for the 29. Sloan Rosette, thank you for the 10. Drayan, thank you for the 13. Sig AA, thank you for the 9. Qbob 2, thank you for the 22. Eclipse Conglomeration, thank you for the 38. And Vernal OO, thank you for the Prime. I just used my sub, but I must watch ads just to support my favorite white person. I'm so glad to hear I'm your favorite C-word. BMLN, thank you for the 8. Turtles are awesome, thank you for the 10. Jacob Bond, thank you for the 21. And Steb, thank you for the 37. 2 kink riders that have been around for 3 years. Crazy, right? Utopic Lightning, thank you for the 9. Which Yugi tuber do you think you could beat in a fight? Gage. Not close. Not particularly close at all. That was wrong. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I give you money, that's less money I can give the nice Puerto Rican man. Wrong. Leo, what's your problem? I know what her problem is. Her problem is that she's infatuated. She's got LV COVID. Don't worry, I'm a survivor. I had it for 5 years, and I found out he was straight. Ugh. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm just chilling. Jillian's not here for the next couple of days. I know we have some Jillian stands in the audience. I apologize. You're going to be seeing a lot less of her. That was wrong. She's presenting at some conference, and so she's gone. I have to be the sole breadwinner, the sole house husband. I have to do everything around here. Sheesh. And that involves taking the dog out. The problem is when I take the dog out for a walk and then we come back in. But when Jillian takes the dog out, like Belle in Beauty and the Beast style, she gets in like a 2-hour conversation with our neighbors and like comes back with all this information. And me, it's very clinical. And I think the dog is like, what the fuck? Why aren't we going outside for 2 hours at a time? And I'm like, I have work to do. Can we get the Will of the Council oiled up hot tub stream if Jillian isn't going to be here? I mean, what's the fucking point, right? Women always leave. That's true. Glad you were in Gage's chat trying to force him to make videos too. I'm always trying to force Gage to make videos. In fact, let me bother him right now. I like getting on his ass. It's like my favorite thing. Make Danny walk the dog. I'd love for Danny to come over and walk the dog for me. And Sadie loves Danny as well. I'm super excited. Danny and I are going to go to a big dance together later this week. And hopefully I'll get to suck him off in a limo. He hasn't replied to my video request that I also sent you. I replied to your video request. Check patreon.com. I'm going to kill you, says Leah Asimov. Yeah. In Fortnite. In Skibbity Fortnite, as it were. Anyway, I'm having a good day. It's been a weird weekend, right? Anyone else feel it? I don't know. I've been having a little trouble sleeping recently.
That was wrong.
Sorry, I haven't been having trouble sleeping insofar as I'm not sleeping enough. I'm actually sleeping too much, and I'm trying to dial it back. I've become addicted to sleeping. So the problem is, I'll go to bed at like 3, then I'll wake up at like 11:30. And this has become an untenable situation. So I've dialed it back. I'm now going to bed at 2. I'm trying to get it down to 1. 1 is about where I want to be, and I want to be getting up at 9:30. All right? So I was like, this is the week. I'm going to try hard. I'm going to get up at 9:30. We're going to start Sunday at 10:30. And then what happened? But I got fucked by daylight savings time. Ugh. I got so fucked. Whatever. Multiples of 1.5 hours is the way to go. Oh, don't I know it. I min-max this shit. I got my cycles all cyclical. Can't imagine going to bed at 3 a.m. constantly. The life of a content creator. A lot of the people that I know live in this disgusting, decrepit island known as Great Britain, and I have to work with them. And also, a lot of the people I work with are complete degenerates who are functionally nocturnal. And a lot of people I work with are in the PNW, and they get off work at midnight, so. I go to bed at like 7 a.m. Don't want to hear that, hard leg. Do not want to hear that. I woke up an hour ago. Hard leg, you need help. You need hard help. Y'all are so vitamin D deficient? Hardly. I got more vitamin D than you can imagine. I'm taking the D daily. I be going outside. I used to be anti-daylight savings. I really liked the one time when we would fall back and I'd get an extra hour of sleep. Jillian told this to me, and I just immediately flipped my position. It's like you sacrifice 1 hour of sleep on a Sunday. You know, it's a time you can afford to lose an hour of sleep. And what do you get? An end to seasonal affective disorder. I mean, that's a pretty good deal from my perspective. It's so nice streaming and it's not pitch black outside. It's so nice walking the dog at night and you don't feel like you're playing Beat the Clock at 4:30 p.m. Ugh. I like it a lot. What's it like to lose your virginity to a man? I hate to tell you this, Leah, but I actually lost my virginity to a woman.
That was wrong.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I was in high school. What do you want? Not gold star. Wrong. I am a gold star bisexual. I consider myself a gold star bisexual. I've only ever had sex with humans, I guess. I don't know. What would a gold star bisexual be? Never contemplated like subscribing to MatPat. What would it even honestly be? Unsubbed. Thank you, Burger Yu-Gi-Oh. I appreciate that. Farfa. Oh, is Farfa a gold star bisexual? I thought Farfa was straight. I'm so sorry, Farfa. I've been equal ratio. But it's not about I'm not going to get into it here. I have a lot of really problematic views about sexuality specifically that are, I think, not... I can't really say them on stream. They're quite bad. Speak.
That was
okay. Wrong. You forced them out of me. Here's my opinion. I think everyone's bisexual. I think it's just a percentage, right? Like, if you're straight, you're probably like 100% bisexual in one direction, right? It's just easy, right? I keep hearing, you know, I know a lot of people will like make up like sexualities that are functionally bi, and I understand the difference matters to them. But let's just be reasonable. It's all really bi. It's just bi all the way down, you know? It's so strange to be like, sexuality is a spectrum, but it's very important that we cordon off 15 different versions of it. You just fuck who you fuck, you know? Joseph hates lesbians, and I'm so here for it. A lot of you said you support he, him lesbians until Drake came out, all right? That's all I'm going to say about that.
That was wrong.
I'm like 5% gay. I am straight, but I can appreciate a hot guy. Exactly. So you're bi. You're just whoop, just a teensy little bit. It's always fun talking to people who are like, people, by the way, if you're not bisexual, everyone who is bisexual, people come up to you and tell you the member of the same sex they would fuck. I don't know why they do this. They always want to come up and tell you exactly. They're like, "Oh, you're bi?" You know, I've always thought that I would fuck and then the name of the one person they would fuck. But every time they do that, I'm like, well, then you like men. You like a man, you know, at least. That's, you know, just a little bit. Nobody does this, just not remotely true. I don't know what your experience has been, but people do this. People are like, "Oh, you're bisexual?" You know, I've always thought, me personally, I'm straight, but I've always thought like I would like Chris Pine. If Chris Pine came up to me, I wouldn't say no.
That was wrong.
I do this. Sophie, how are you going to do this? Pedro Pascal, classic guy to be into. Holy, he's good. He's real good.
That was wrong.
I do the opposite of this. Yeah, I'm bisexual, but I would never have sex with a man. That's actually, I know many people like that as well. I just think that in general, I don't know. I can appreciate that people find solace in individual labels, and I understand that that distinction is important for them. But I think a lot of the problems that people have with gender and sexuality come from like this weird human urge to label and cordon off everything. And it's rough. I don't know why we do this. Not to get all Evo psych, but maybe it's like the same impulse that's like, all right, we put all the edible berries in this basket and all the inedible berries in this basket are like, oh no, these are my terms as to what it means to be bi, and these are not, you know. Sorry, liberal. I fucking love labels. You can't stop me. Well, so I'm pretty anti-label, but then I went to TwitchCon, and one of the partner meetings, they said you need to put about 10 labels on the stream in order to increase your visibility. So I did throw some labels on here. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm anti-label. I will put Quirked Up White Boy on the stream. I'll do what I have to.
That was wrong.
Being quirked up is a spectrum. Exactly. Many people believe that it is a binary of sauced or sauceless, but there are completely different portions of sauce that are just as meaningful. Like the difference between no sauce and one drip of sauce is infinitely less important than a teaspoon of sauce versus a gallon. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, have you gotten your hands on plastic food for pranking Jillian yet? Jillian texted me live updates of her listening to the pod because she thought that the plastic food bit was something I was going to do. She was like, "Now I know you've read this. Please do not start doing this bit." It was amazing. In the sauce spectrum, what would marinated be? That's a great question. You've spent so long in the sauce, you've become lost in the sauce. It is now a part of your body. Who's the sauce boss? Ross. I don't know. Can we get some popcorn beatbox? She was like, I heard you doing the beatbox, and instinctively I like cringed. So that's what I would do. And then she would go, no! God, this week's Will of the Council was such a banger, and now I finally know what that fucking 9/11 song is. It's so good. I want to put it in the pre-stream really bad, but like it just can't be in the pre-stream. Let's listen to like a minute of it. Make it a post-stream song.
There's a million reasons why I don't believe it.
It's so good. It's so good. We have to do the chorus though.
Out of 19 movies, nothing new is not a mystery.
All right, here we go. Let's do the chorus.
Check out the USS Liberty. 9/11, 9/11. What went down with Building 7? It's a mystery to this day.
Okay.
Previously.
Oh, good. I have this up already. It's kind of a banger, though, is the problem. It's like he really put a lot of fucking effort into it. There was a I told Jillian
That was
this,
wrong.
and she said, "Joseph, you might have a touch of the tism." And it was because I was like driving home. I may have said this already. Driving home from an event, and I was like, "Let me hear the 9/11 song," right? And so I play the 9/11 song in its entirety, and I go, "Man, that was so good." And then I was like, you know, I'd really like to sing along to the 9/11 song. So Spotify has like a lyrics feature. So I pull up the lyrics and I replay it on Spotify and I blast it and I sing along. And as I get to the end, I go, that was so good. I got to listen to it again. And so I listen to it again and then I go, that was so good. I got to listen to it again. I do this, no joke, 40 times. I do it the entire 90-minute car ride home. And every time I'd get to the end, I'm like, oh, this is the last one for sure. And then I'd be like, but I really would just like to do it again. I'd really just like to sing it again. And boom, there we go. Boom, there we go. And legitimately so much fun. There's a million reasons why I don't believe it. The problem also is that it's just a little too high for my register. So I can't like belt it out or else I'll blow out my voice. But of course I did. And so by like the 15th time, I'm just like croaking along with this song. But I was having so much fun. And I was like blasting it. I was on the highway. I was hoping to God that like I wasn't playing it so loud that like the people going 70 next to me could also hear it, because they'd be like, what the fuck did he just say about steel beams? What's going on here? Huh? It was pretty good. Can you play the N-word Ram Ranch song next? No. Like the fourth word is the N-word. It's like 40 naked. That's a classic Will of the Council bit, though. Song name? Ram Ranch 7, I think, is the one. 7 is the one. Hard R? No, actually. It is not a hard R. Do you like Starbomb? Okay, so, like, here is my position on Game Grumps music. All right? I get it. I understand it. To me, it is not very good. I think that which one of them is like the got in trouble for texting a 17-year-old? That guy, Danny, that guy, his stuff is really good, and he's a great singer, and I was a big fan of Ninja Sex Party way before Game Grumps. I thought the song about, like, fucking furniture was insanely funny, right? But I hate to be like this. They're just not that good at writing, like, parody songs. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the songs that are like parodies
That was wrong.
are like, oh, whoa, what if Mario was in Minecraft? And I just have to tune out. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is such pedestrian, like, Smosh level shit. I can't get into it. And
That was wrong.
the songs that are about like funny situations, like what if this guy who had no riz tried to riz up this girl by telling her about the time he slayed a dragon or something. Those go very well. Thoughts on the Zelda rap? Not good. Not good. And also, not to be like this, Aaron is a very white guy rapper. And I remember when the first album came out, everyone was like, this is real rap. Everyone on reddit.com. And he was doing all of the things that like first time white guy rappers do that are like, hey, my name is X and I'm here to say ba-da-da-da-da. Or they like open a song with like, what up, everybody? I'm going to tell you a tale. It's like, no, you're not. No one has ever said, what do you fucking think it's the 1960s? And rap is like, here is a story about how I went down to the grocery store. You know, that's what hip hop was like in the 60s. Were you a There Might Be Giants team, or was your hater energy too strong? I'm going to hate to do this to you, CJ. I was a There Might Be Giants adult. When I lived with Danny in his ex's house, their dad was like way into There Might Be Giants. And I was like, I'll check this shit out, you know, whatever. And I was like, it's peak. It's peak. It's really good. It's so good. I'm really fucked up. I was supposed to go with Leah, not Asimov, but other Leah, playoffs Leah. I was supposed to go to a There Might Be Giants concert with her, and then it got COVID postponed. And it kept getting postponed until it finally hit, and it was the week of Nats, like last year. I was so mad. Like 4 years we waited for this concert. But my first experience with They Might Be Giants was Homestar Runner back in like 2010. What is the one they do? My experimental film. That one. And nobody knows about it. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's great.
That was wrong.
Time to Swing is great. Time to Swing is undefeatable. The color of infinity inside an empty glass. And Strong Sad is like filming a fucking light bulb. Ah, whew. Very good. Is dual-taning dead now? Yeah, I guess we can talk about like shit that isn't just what I listened to in 2018. Yeah, so with respect to Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, you know I like to do 10 episodes and then let them cool off. Dual-taning is on hiatus. We will be returning to it, though. It was a banger. I had so much fun doing it. It's going to be on hiatus for a little bit. Pegasus Challenge has one left, and then holy, that one's not coming back. I want to do something similar, but it'll be a completely different animal, I think. But before I bring either of those back, I want to finish JJ. We're so fucking close to the end of JJ. I just want to do, it's 2020 Part 1, 2020 Part 2, 2021 Part 1, 2021 Part 2. And we have all the people we want lined up to do it. We just have to fucking do it. And I just want to get those out. I haven't even talked to Crush Cards about editing it, so I hope that they have availability, but we'll see. Progression Playoffs Forever is also in the works. It has just gotten so far out of my control that I just need to I need to upload something. I maybe will get that by the end of the week.
That was wrong.
We'll see. But all of the footage is done. Jules is done with all the footage. We don't have pack opening. We don't have set discussion because I don't want to do set discussion. And then I'm trying to get this like big flashy like intro done by Dan and King Scarlet, but it's just a logistical nightmare because it requires 5 fucking dorks that aren't invested in Yu-Gi-Oh, my college friends, to record 2 lines of rap, and they want to go, what up, bitch, I'm going to tell you a tale about the time that I was in Minecraft with Mario. You know what I'm saying? Late to the news, but have you checked up on Coder? I mean, I've spoken to Coder since. He is getting help. He is spending a lot of time away from screens, which is for the best. And there are people in his life who are helping him as well, like real, actual people that are able to assist. You know, sounds like best case scenario. Yeah, internet people. Oh man, I just have so much stupid shit to talk about. Oh, I'm gonna... No, I shouldn't show you. It's too far out. No, I shouldn't show you. A couple of weeks I'll show you. Yeah, I shouldn't show you. But I'm having a good time. You know, I miss
was
Jillian a
wrong.
great deal, and you know, I have trouble sleeping when she's not here because I'm like, oh, I hope she's okay, you know. But it is nice to get a little break from your SO for like a couple of days sometimes. And I always like it because I immediately
That was
regress to like
wrong.
college Joseph, and I will like first thing, frame one, I order Domino's because she hates Domino's, and I used to live off that shit. I know it's bad, but it's so cheap. You're consuming the bargain. So he's getting that pan pizza. Oh no, I get that thin crust extra sauce. I will get a white pizza. Domino's cheap, America wild. Yeah, Farfa, in America, a Domino's pizza is $6.99, and there's like not a delivery fee. They just throw it at your house really hard. How are you doing, by the way, Farfa? You want to hop in here and chill for about 5 minutes? I'm just fucking around right now. I ain't doing shit. It's like $20 here. What the fuck? Well, you have to order a very specific thing. What's up, gamer?
Man, I had people tagging me today asking about progression. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard that I need to watch this specific episode. So
Oh, do they play like a Farfa or something?
I don't know. I don't know. What is it? Megaton? Like
Yeah, it is
I
Megaton,
can't
yeah.
even, I have no clue what's going on there. So yeah. No, I've been good. Man, I don't know. Like I talked to you a little bit about this off stream, but like it's just like exhausting, right? Like I don't know if you saw that call out post about us on Reddit.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that. You talking about the Tenpai thing?
Yeah,
Oh, they're
like
so mad.
that's-
They're so mad. I love it.
I don't know. Anyway, for context, like there was a Reddit post with like 900 updates on.
You know what?
Reddit.
Actually,
It's
fuck
just
the
like-
train. Let's just do this. Let's just talk about this while you're here. We'll do.
Yeah.
Hold
so
up.
basically, it's just like a highlight reel of me, Joseph, and Josh
And mostly
shitting on
you.
Tenpai.
It's like mostly you. I was like,
Yeah.
YouTubers were wrong, and we're like 2 minutes into a 3-minute video, and it's still Farfa, and I'm like, geez, someone.
The most
someone
annoying
remember
thing
the
was like you
Patreon.
outwardly like just straight up said like this is garbage, right? This deck is shit. But like I don't know why the focus was on me for like half the video because I was trying to gas it up a little bit, but
I'm
Anyway.
pretty mad about that, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? I'm always gonna be in the shadow of Farfa. Where
yeah, okay.
I literally I
But
cannot.
the thing was
find
like,
it. What
okay, to be
happened?
fair, it's the guy who made it and posted is a regular of mine. And I
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was really funny. I did like it. It is funny, right? It's in jest, like haha, like we're saying Tenpai shit, and it's like you just have these like scrolling screens of like first place, second place, first
Yeah,
place,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like
It's
okay,
so-
well
it's
yes,
such a
I
funny
will
type
hold
of
my
content
spirit
to make.
message L on this one.
Well, I
Um,
won't. Oh,
but
here
the
it is.
thing-
I found it. All right, chat. Let's watch
Here's
this.
the thing though. Now the thing that like really exhausted me like mentally is just like how mean like some people were in the comments, you
Mhm.
know?
Oh yeah. Here, let me.
Like really mean.
You're fire
like-
dragons.
Okay, do you want to play it
Oh,
first
Jesus
or
Christ.
I am.
is
Yeah.
this a battle phase centric archetype?
Okay.
Please no. Please no, please no. Please no. Can we not make like battle centric archetypes, dude? Once per turn during the battle. Oh come on! Is this just synchro war rock? Problem is the battle phase is a bit shitty. I mean,
Oh, I
again,
don't
the
know what
problem
that
is, like,
is.
it's still like fucking battle phase, isn't it? Right? Like that's still the issue. It's like it's still battle phase, but maybe it'll play a little bit like Zodiac or something, right? Normal summon, enter battle phase, special summon, synchro summon. You know what I mean? What a weird like gimmick
This one's fun because you're describing why it would be good, and they're like, "What a moron!"
and theme, but there's no benefits.
That's why it's so frustrating. It's like,
Right?
did
Like
they
this
listen?
attacking doesn't seem to have any benefits. Trident Dragon? Oh, don't tell me this archetype is like a reference to this guy. Is that it? The entire archetype is
Yeah,
just
we
like
all
some
know
fan
Farfa's
fiction
wrong.
about this guy?
Farfa's wrong all the time. He's a moron.
no shot,
He's an
right?
imbecile.
That's very,
let-
this was very cool, by the way. This is one of the first synchro monsters I ever owned.
He was talking about how cool it is.
Is this deck good? Wait, what? Is this deck good? Yo, listen, OTKing
this
through
deck
prosperity
good?
is fucking nuts, right?
Surely
It's-
not.
In a vacuum, as great as like the power level seems, it's just battle phase
Pie
centric,
chart.
which is really the only thing that's deterring me from this. You know, like
all of these really good, powerful effects, but they're in the
First
battle
place.
phase.
First
And I
place.
just don't know
Second
how
place.
reliable
First
it is to play a deck that is exclusively just an OTK base. Like, you just shove garbage into this deck, like, you know, anti-magic arrows.
Like, this is you correctly identifying how the deck is going to play.
I called it! Like,
And they're
why
like,
are they
what
mad
a
at me? I called it!
moron. Okay, this one is legitimately, I do shit on the deck the entire time. It's awful. They're terrible. So, like, you know that this sucks, right? I'm sorry, right? This is awful.
Bro whipped up the
So, like, a
Book of Moon
big
cancellation.
guy in attack position kills this, right? I mean, a negate kills this, a pop kills this, Book of Moon kills this. That's all true. That's still true. These are awful. They're not good at all. They're not remotely good. Dyer going, oh, yeah, cards have outs. But yeah, when the out is every card that every deck is playing, though, then those cards are not very good. All the cards in Rescue Ace don't beat this archetype. Okay, this is super disingenuous. Oh, we'll just get to it. What is this deck doing against, I don't know, a Contain? Like, I can't think of a scenario in which this deck could ever be
Contain,
done.
bro said
Like, I'm trying, but like,
Yeah,
I legitimately
contain 'em.
can't imagine
Hit 'em
a
with- hit 'em
series
with
of
the
cards
contain.
Unchained could draw. That would
Okay,
lose
let's
to
get
this
Josh's.
strategy. Let's see how Josh fucked
I don't
this
think
up.
this is a meta like deck.
That's the one thing
cool.
Josh
I
said.
like
I don't think it's a meta deck. Oh my god, they're so
Dude,
dumb. Okay, let's go
They're
through
so
this.
biased. Why did Josh get like a 1 second, like,
Well,
you know,
because-
haha, told you so at the end?
Oh, because they correctly understand your audience fucking hates you. My audience fucking hates me. But Josh's audience, they will die for him. They're like, I
Oh,
will
dude,
lay down my
yes.
life for Mr. Schmidt. They're gonna like
Ugh.
you put a clip of Josh being wrong about something, and they're like, "Oh, that's really interesting that Josh was wrong about this. Here's something I'm right about: your home address." Bada bing. Like they're taking precautions. I can feel that. Okay. I actually do want to talk about this a little bit because first off, everything you say is spot on. Like it's you being like first opinion being like these decks aren't very good. And I love how they're like, oh, the battle phase decks aren't good. What about Gladiator Beast? It's like, oh yeah, man, that shit's
like,
crazy.
Dude, oh my god, my chat loves to argue with me because I was like, okay, name one good battle phase deck, and then everyone just said Glad Beast. It's like, okay, sure, 15
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, the other thing is, Synchro Warrock. That's not you being mean to it. I mean, you bought Warrock. But okay, here's the thing I love. First off, you glaze Trident Dragon in this. You're like, oh, it's so cool. It's awesome. This is one of the first guys I had. And they're like, he's in every deck, moron. And it's like, well, that's not an argument against what he's saying. But I love this. I love getting sent this video where they're like, oh, yeah, well, this can do 37,000 damage. And every time I see this, I'm like, so? Who? You don't win the game by doing 37,000 damage. You win the game by doing 8,000 damage.
Here's the thing, right? Irrespective of correct or right? Irrespective, right? People don't understand. Like, these are clips of like our raw first impression, having read the cards 20 seconds prior.
No.
Like, that's all it is. It's
I'm standing by this one. They continue to like firstly show a bunch of pie charts in which Tenpai Dragon is not the best deck. Oh man. You guys are so wrong. Tenpai Dragon's at 5.8% in this one. Oh wow, you morons. And then
That's
they go
crazy that they just like showed that a 5.8. Like that's just rogue.
they start showing first, and then they run out of first, and they're like, second. It got second. I don't know it, but like, listen, I don't want to be this mean, and I know, oh my god, OCG results don't count, etc. I think that's a really shitty way to look at the card game. I think OCG results are super helpful, but there's two things that completely fuck this up, right? The first is that the OCG has a number of floodgates that we don't. Like a significant amount of these decks are just fucking playing
doubling
Casey.
down, chat.
And a lot of people are
doubling
like,
down.
well, Kaiser Coliseum isn't necessary to play the deck. It's like, okay, I understand, but it sure seems like it helps. I
don't know, Joseph. Like my approach earlier was, I held my spirit message L. You're doubling down here.
Yeah, and they
I don't know.
got red reboot in the side. If you look at these decks, the only thing that
Coke
Tenpai
BT,
is
dude.
doing is it is a really low investment combo in that you only have to play 10 main deck cards that wins the game through Nibiru. It's just like a low investment combo that plays around Nibiru, right? And then it's playing 30 non-engine. Like, a lot of people in the comments to this one are like, well, that's functionally what Snake Eye is. And it's like, not at all. Snake Eye is not playing 30 non-engine. Come on. Be reasonable. And then they blast me here for being like, oh, this deck isn't better than Unchained. And there's like, where's Unchained? I don't know. Where is Unchained? What do you think? Maybe there's something that might be impacting how playable Unchained is in this format. Also, this Rescue Ace thing. There's hits to Rescue Ace. There's no hits to this deck yet. All I'm saying is that I would not be surprised if Tenpai is a good deck. I think it is not. I think that we are going to see it come over here and do insanely
Well, hold on.
poorly.
That's a cop-out here. You can't just give, like, nuance and gray area like that. You have to be binary here. You have to say, is the deck going to be good or bad?
I
Right?
think
'Cause
it
that's
will be
the easiest
bad.
way to understand
I think it
this.
will
This is
come
the
over
easiest
here
way for
and
us to
completely
eviscerate
flop.
you 5 months from now.
I think it's going to
You
flop.
think it's going to be a flop?
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Well,
it's
if
gonna
you're
flop.
watching this on the Progressies, I'm divorcing myself from this man's opinion here. I think Tenpai will do okay in TC. I think it'll get
Listen,
tops. I think it'll do well.
A great man once told me, when faced with irrefutable evidence that you're wrong, don't back down, double down. Don't back down, double down. And I agree. I gotta agree. I think this archetype is ass. I think that we're seeing a bunch of tops during a hilariously bad format. 80% of these
That
games
was
are being played
wrong.
fucking best of
Hilariously
one.
bad form.
People are boarding fucking Threatening Roar. Like, at what point do you throw
Well-
in the towel? When your deck loses to Threatening Roar? I think that's pretty early.
So anyway, like I was saying, right? Like my issue is that like the video's funny. It's just a
Oh,
funny gag.
it's a
like,
very funny video. It is.
It's
it is
great.
Quite,
But like the
quite good.
comments, dude, like they were really like, man, Farfa needs to like just do something else. He
It's so-
clearly hates this profession as a job. And like that's like so hurtful. It's like, do you know what I hate about my job? I'll be honest, dude, what I hate about my job? Interacting with you
commenters.
people.
Yeah.
That's the shit that pisses
It's-
me off.
it
Is the
is-
comment section. That's the only downside.
It is so strange here. When faced with this video, my immediate response is being like, no, I'm not wrong. I'm right. And I legitimately could care less about the comments. But yours is like, I'll take the L, but these comments are out of control. I'm just like, maybe it's like the only people I respect are the people who can open up After Effects for 15 minutes and throw together something like this.
I respect that. I very much
Let's see what we
respect
got. To be fair, most of the competitive community thought it was going to be ass. Yeah. Is-
Oh, dude. Let's turbo some mental health, okay? What you
Yeah.
gotta do is scroll all the way to the bottom and then Control F and then type in MBT.
Okay. Here, let's do that. Oh wow, it's one page of comments. MBT.
Oh yeah.
Only 4 of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's what we got. Farfa has terrible opinions of the game. The response: not as bad as MBT, but yeah, he's not the brightest. Got me. I got a little cooked. Farfa's a fucking moron, but he's no MBT. Jesus Christ. I don't know how that guy gets outplayed by a pair of jeans. He's putting those shits on wrong leg hole at a time. Let's keep going. Farfa and especially MBT are the last people I'm going to watch for competitiveness of a deck. Lol. I'd sooner watch Team Sam because he has actual results and wins. Okay, 2 things about this. 1, amazing. I love people who are like, damn, Team Sam's good now. I guess Blue Eyes is the best deck. It's great. And 2, what the fuck? You have results. You have like a Nats top. What the fuck are they talking about?
Like I remember I got into this exact cycle like 3 years ago, and I made an open challenge to Reddit. I will go top my next regional, and I top 4'd that regional with a rogue deck. And that I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of the drama. I don't know. Maybe
Regional
I need to go
tops
win
don't
worlds
count.
or something to prove.
It's
these
got to
people.
be. You have to win worlds.
I don't know.
See if
Someone
Quanta
said
will
like,
sell
oh,
you his
listen, it's
spot.
just like, yeah, that's funny that the world champion has one YCS top, by the way. Shout outs to Quantal. But yeah, someone in chat said like, oh well, of course there's gonna be mean people when there's like 100. But like, look at that comment. It's got 60 upvotes. It's 60 upvotes of just someone just straight up saying like, yo, he's stupid. Like no argument. There's no like explanation. It's just like, hey Farfa, if you're reading this, you're a dumbass. You're just a stupid person.
Oh,
Like,
I got one
that's
of those
just so
the other day
mean.
of someone who was like, and MBT, I know you're reading this because you can't take criticism. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm on Reddit. I'm just on reddit.com. I'm sorry. Me in a worst take competition when I look at the other side and there is Farfa and MBT. Can I get some
This is a
solo heat
banger.
here? Holy fuck. Stop lumping me in with this
Oh
fucking
my
European.
God.
Oh, and then the fourth one is my name. That's all I got.
was
That's
wrong.
all I got. They were like, oh, MBT, whatever. I was so critical of this deck, and they were like, Farfa, the guy who spent 80% of it being like, I like Trident Dragon. Fuck that guy.
Oh, that's the annoying thing. It's like they didn't even listen. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, look, this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
I love making fun of myself. I can take a joke. I love the gags. You know, when someone said me when I'm in a bad take competition, my opponent is far from it. That's hilarious. That's fucking
It's
funny.
so
But then there's
good.
people who are just like, yeah, you're like a dumbass. Like you're just a stupid person. Like I don't
Oh,
like you.
these
Like
people
what the
don't
why is
matter.
that's just what's the joke there? Like what's the joke there?
None for Joseph. Nice try, chat, though. Yeah, I don't know. Farfa has terrible.
Guys, and there said Josh isn't that good. I mean, well, yeah,
will-
like he had to get carried by Emre, so
That's true. I will never forgive him for that Warrock versus Goat vid. The guy playing the Warrock deck sucked. Oh, Farfa, I will never forgive you for that video. That video fucking ruined my life.
why? What's the fallout on your side?
I don't know. I have no idea what you could be mad about here.
Oh. Well, yeah, I played against Warrock with goats, and I won because I Trinitied him. He bricked for 4 turns, and then I just beat down with like Tribe or something. And like I don't know. I guess people still have a fucking chip on their shoulder for that 4 years later. God damn.
Jackson
sorry, I didn't
says
mean to swear
MBT
there.
hate is like MBT's opinions are kind of off, and Farfa hate is like I think he should die immediately.
That's what it feels like, man. Like
Well,
what did I do?
I don't know what to tell you. You know what? I hate to be like this. I think it's racism. I think that they're like, MBT, he's just a quirked up little white boy.
Oh my god. Can we please get some more like inshallahs and some brothers in the chat here on my
Oh,
side? Like,
fucking-
come on.
Ramadan Mubarak, dude. Are you fasting?
It is never not time to go fast.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I am.
Are you so
Day
is
number
it
1 in the bag here.
is it nighttime there yet?
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Surely you know the time differences by
No,
now, right?
not at all.
Surely. Ah.
Well,
Do you think like I'm just dude like most Americans think like the USA is just like on a globe of like most probably at least I would hope most of you think it's on a globe, right? And then there's just like water like around it and there's just nothing else, like just ocean, just spans of nothing.
well, that's
And then maybe
literally
like
true.
Japan on the other side.
Oh, I got
And then Europe is just like the Big Ben
It's not.
in London.
It's
and
not
that's it.
just us though. It's you people are like that too. I got in a fight today on Twitter with some fucking turf, who was
Wow,
they were
Joseph
like,
on a fight on Twitter? Ain't no
I
way.
know, shocking. And she was like, "You asshole!" Like, she was like, honestly, had anyone who went through the schools in the 2000s ever experienced like a sex ed program that talked about trans people? And I was like, yes. And she was like, actually, that's impossible. You're lying. The GRNT was not it was not validated until 2002, and the SPNY was not validated until 2008. And I'm like, what is she talking about? I looked these up, and they're like British ordinances that make it illegal to like talk about gay people. And I'm like, do you think I'm British? What, do you think this is the only fucking country that exists? No, there's a much better country immediately to your left. Like, what do you want? I think it's like a maybe it's a British thing and it rubbed off on us because we were British. But we really do think the only nation is America. And like I think the British only think the only nation is Britain.
I don't think that's true. Maybe I don't know. Like in our media, like everything is kind of like the British Isles. We get really mad during football season in Scotland because they always talk about like we're gonna win, and by we they mean England.
I see.
So that's like usually something that annoys us. But other than that, like I think we recognize that the good old U.S. of A. exists.
Well, if you need evidence that we don't believe that other nations exist, I'm discounting the entirety of OCG tops to prove a point. I'm like,
Listen, I will always like this is the hallmark that I go for. It's ladies and gentlemen, the world champion of the NEWCQ, Jeremy Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. Clap, 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 clap. Not one person was. Everyone in that profile was just clapping. That's my
He was
favorite
literally
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the
Deck
world
profile of all
champion.
time. He's the world champion of NEWCQ.
do you know what we
Jeremy
call?
Mitchell.
Do you know what we call the finals of the United States baseball season? Do you know what we call the last game?
Yeah, the World Series.
Yeah, dude, it's the world. Zawardo.
I don't know if this is just like some like meme in the
You all call
grapevine, but I heard that
football the World Cup.
yeah, Joseph, every nation in the world has the ability to qualify for the World Cup. It isn't just like Britain and like Germany.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but like, isn't like America like unironically not the best like team at American football? Like, didn't like Japan beat them one year or something?
American football?
I could be like making this up.
Oh,
like at hand egg.
I have no idea about American football. I have we even played like an
Oh,
international?
baseball. Sorry, my bad.
Baseball's
other
strange
sport.
because Japan has like a huge baseball population, and like I think Cuba is really good at it too. But basically, what happens is if a player gets good enough over there, we just steal them.
What do you mean, like just offer them citizenship? Like, you know, come over here, you know, sign a couple
We offer
documents.
them like
pledge the
several
allegiance?
$1 million, and we go, all right, come on over, buddy. English ain't that hard. Get this shit done, and you will live like a king.
I heard the greatest take about the American Pledge of Allegiance last night, and it was like, you know, when you say like something, one nation under God, indivisible.
with liberty and justice.
Yeah,
for all.
so I heard that if you take the under God and you replace it with on God, you just get filled with so much national pride you can just like burst through walls.
One nation, on God, indivisible. Holy shit!
Like,
That's
don't you just
good.
feel really proud right now?
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna be using that. That's what I'm gonna say when I play fucking Tenpai Dragons.
Battle phase on God for real, for real.
One fader on God. Boom. Oh my God.
Is that Dyer I see in the chat? Dyer, where's my video for tomorrow? Dyer, where's my video for tomorrow, Dyer? Sorry.
Classic dire question.
Anyway, what's new with you? You said I missed something at the start. I don't know if you announced anything. Did
Nah,
I
didn't
miss
do
it?
anything. I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. All right. Scatter. Good night, chat. Have a good
Night.
day. Have a good
Have a
stream.
good
Bye.
one. That guy should die. He was wrong about Tenpai Dragon. What a nice young man. All right. Okay, let's do Twitter Freaks. I've been chomping at the fucking bit today for Twitter Freaks. You all don't know how hard I had it. I've been scraping up freaks in between my nails.
Why'd you go and say that? Your website was a mistake, yeah.
All right, we got some fucking really good ones today. I mean, truly some of the best we've ever had. First and foremost, let's talk about the State of the Union. So, for any of you who are American, you know that the number one thing we like to do is we like to watch the State of the Union. So every year the president comes out and he goes, folks, here's the State of the Union. And he talks about if America's doing good or bad, right? And so this year, I don't know what they had Biden on. They hit him with the fucking... Have you watched Pulp Fiction? They hit him with the fucking... what is it? Like super soldier serum right in his heart. Like seconds before he walked out. He was like talking in full sentences. He was awake. He was like, boom, go. And he went. It was crazy for an hour and a half. I imagine he got off stage and just immediately collapsed. It was, whoa, it was wild. But you know, there was some weird stuff in the speech. I don't know what the idea is here, but like, he did that thing where he's like, you know what? I'm going to outflank the Republicans on the border by agreeing to everything they say. It's like, I don't get this one. Outside of that, fine speech. So after the speech, if you're unfamiliar, the opposition party allows you, is allowed like a 20-minute bit. And usually what they do is try and highlight an up-and-comer in the party to give the response to the State of the Union. And I don't think it's ever really been particularly interesting. Maybe Obama did one, potentially. But I I know that like Bobby Jindal did one. Every time someone does it, it's like, this is so fucking shitty. But best one I've ever seen in my life. So it highlights Senator Katie Britt, who is, I mean, I really don't know how to describe her. She's like a housewife first and senator second. And the way that they planned the response was they were like, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to get all of us around the kitchen table, me and my husband and my 2 kids. And then they're going to leave, and I'm going to talk to the American people like how you would talk to someone over a kitchen table, right? And this kitchen table, of course, was used 10 seconds ago to make the most delectable from scratch grilled cheese. No, that's the other one. And so let's just listen to her cadence here. What did she sound like during this talkback?
First of all, we see you, we hear you, and we stand with you.
I love her. She's great. She spent the entire time doing this, like smiling like this, being like, and stopping after every single word. And then she would get down in that whisper cadence and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Here, let me see if I can get another one.
That was wrong.
I should have like a couple of these queued up. Here we go. This one's a little longer.
Imagined what my story would entail. To think about what the American dream can do across just one generation, in just one lifetime. It's truly breathtaking. But right now, the American dream has turned into a nightmare for so many families. The true, unvarnished state of our union begins and ends with this. Our families are hurting.
Why is she smiling about it?
Our country can do better. And you don't have to look any further than the crisis at our southern border to see it.
Come on, don't smile about this, man.
President Biden inherited the most secure border of all time. But minutes after taking office, he suspended all deportations.
God, that would have been really based, honestly. Base. Wow.
He halted construction of the border wall, and he announced a plan to give amnesty to millions. We know that President Biden didn't just create this border crisis. He invited it with 94 executive
That was
actions
wrong.
in his first 100 days.
I love her. I think she's great. I just love the way that she talks.
The Chinese Communist Party is undercutting.
She's like crying here. She's crying about TikTok. It's crazy.
That was wrong.
Oh my God, hold up. Blue blocker going fucking crazy here. Please, blue blocker, take a night off. I know there's freaks in this comment section. All right, I'm gonna grab the food real quick. Okay. Staring.
He bans TikTok for government employees, CCP military installations, and spreading propaganda through the likes of TikTok.
I knew it.
You see, the CCP knows that if it conquers the minds of our next generation,
She's like sobbing.
it conquers America.
It's so true. It's so good. I love her. I love her. I think she's great. And I think I could fix her also. Next up. Oh, man. Okay, so
That was wrong.
this week, Palestine Action spray painted a painting of Lord Balfour in
That
Trinity
was
College.
wrong.
And listen, I'm like so sick of these. Like, oh yeah, congratulations, you like defaced a painting, right? That's like sitting behind glass, you know, does nothing, you know, no damage to the painting whatsoever. They just replace the glass. Which is, oh. Hold. Okay. I didn't know you were about that shit. My bad. Okay. All right. Wow. Oh my god. I was unfamiliar with your game. I owe you an apology. Next up. Okay, this fucking rocks. So for those of you that don't know, I used to live in Kansas, and in Kansas, right now the governor is a woman named Laura Kelly, and it didn't look like she was going to be governor. She won kind of an upset because the expected governor was this guy, Chris Kobach. Now there's a little bit of history to this guy. Chris Kobach used to be in this weird, like, it's not like a gay relationship, but it functionally is, with our previous governor, Sam Brownback, who was one of the most individually evil men who ever existed. And so this was like his hand-picked successor, but everyone was so mad about like 10 years of Brownback that they didn't vote for him. So he's currently, I think, like the Sec of State or something? Attorney General, yeah. And yesterday he posted this fucking banger, which is Biden wants to replace lead pipes. He failed to mention that the unfunded mandate sets an almost impossible timeline, will cost billions, infringe on the rights of the states and their residents, all for benefits that may be entirely speculative. Me when I'm drinking out of lead pipes. You know, it's speculative as to whether this makes you lose 55 IQ points. God damn. It rocks so much. This is a winning message, I gotta say, in November. Is
That was wrong.
we'll keep your pipes leaded. Oh my god, it's my right. It's great. I'm gonna be like this when the government bans taurine. Get ready. No, they're gonna think of something else. Don't worry. Next up. Okay. This is not like politics or anything, but maybe it is. This comes from @ManaCurves. Played in a pod tonight where my opponent was swinging lethal and commander damage in the air. They said they would choose at random and roll a dice to decide to attack. They rolled and it didn't land on me. They said, I don't like that outcome. I'm going to re-roll. And then the re-roll landed on me. They swung and killed me. If you want to swing at me, just swing at me. I cannot stand commander for this reason. Own it. If you're going to kill someone at the table, own it. Holy. I don't want anyone to be mad at me, so I'll just roll a die. Rolls the die. Oh, I can't kill that person. Come on! I will say if they're doing a bit, it's very funny. If they're just like, oh, yeah, don't worry, I'll roll for it, but they know who they're going to kill the entire time. All right, next up. Watching the Ring video on this, when the girl comes out, she breaks her neck. People have been memeing about this all week. I just liked this one. Here's what your tweet would look like if it was made in 2010 or 2018. Scared of Ring Girl? Yes. Don't worry, Troll Physics has the solution. Part 1, get TV up to very high place. Bro tip, use magnets to help you. Part 2, Ring Girl always crawl out of TV into real life, therefore she falls from the ceiling and crashes into the ground. Part 3, the Ring Girl is dead, the curse is gone, you win 20 Nobel Prizes. And then this is the 2018 one. Really fucked up that from like 2015 to 2019, memes were just impact text on a picture. Next up. It's very good. It's so good. Holy fuck. All right, next up. Okay. To my German viewers, you got to turn away for a little bit. This one's about the boy. So, this was oh my god, I don't know how to talk about this one. This comes from brain genius Owen Benjamin. The mustache man. All right, just so everyone knows, the mustache man here is Hitler. It's Adolf Hitler. The mustache man's speeches are being converted to English with AI from right before World War II, and they're nothing like what we were told they were. I wonder if that's one of the reasons the financial world is going crazy. Who would have guessed AI would one day exist to translate the figure of all the world's problems were blamed on? Super interesting stuff. As a World War II history major, I had no idea what Mr. Mustache was actually saying. It's wild. It appears he didn't want to go to war and was chastising other countries for not helping the Jays. That's the Jews. And that Germany didn't have the resources to keep receiving migrants. This is so good. Oh my God. This is just what Twitter, 10K on this one, by the way. Twitter is just cooked, man. It's so fucking cooked. It's just Hitler shit. So a lot going on in here. Firstly, what do you mean they're like trying to gas AI in this post? What do you mean they're being converted to English with AI? Like, are you familiar with the concept of translation? Like, what do you think? How do you think people understood what was in them before? Right? Like, what? No, we need AI. We needed AI. Second, I wonder if that's one of the reasons the financial world is going crazy. I love the concept of like, oh yeah, the stock market's down because AI translated Hitler's speeches. Yeah, that's really going to affect the NASDAQ, man. That's what did it. Who would have guessed AI would one day exist to translate the figure all the world's problems were blamed on? Again, you know, we already had translation. As a World War II history major, I had no idea what Mr. Mustache was actually saying. Are you fucking with me?
That was wrong.
World War II history major, you never looked up what Hitler was saying? Like, he's the guy in World War II, right? He's like the central figure. He was like, but who knows? He could be saying anything. It's amazing, dude. It's so good. Oh, he's so good. It appears he didn't want to go to war and is chastising other countries for not helping the Jays. This one's great because, like, what are you, stupid? Like watching a politician speak and being like, wow, he really is in a rough position. Huh. Well, I guess we have no choice but to do what he says. I mean, it sounds like his back's against the wall in this one. Lying? He wouldn't lie. I don't understand. It's so good. It's just amazing. Holy fuck. It's like the best. Like, imagine being like Pepsi and being like, can I advertise on this platform? It's so good. Holy fuck. Oh, wow. My favorite part about all this is when they talk about AI translating it, what they're talking about is they figured out a way for AI to clone his voice and then put Hitler's speeches in his voice in English. The problem is that he sounds kind of shitty. Like, if you watch the videos, he's always in this like high register, like shouting. So he's like, we must stop the menace that is coming to our doorstep. And like, so what they've done is, if you've ever seen these translated videos, they've pitched them down like 2 octaves so that he sounds like an epic Giga Chad. So he's like, it's me, Hitler, and I am going to do war. And I'm like, I'm sorry. This is the most cringe shit I've ever heard. Like, you got the translation and you were like, oh, but he sounds like a nasally fucking 14-year-old. We have to pitch it down so that people are scared of him. It's good. It's good. I think Elon Musk should weigh in on this. I want to see him quote tweet it and say concerning. Next up. This is so good. Content creators in a real job. Your parents must be pissed. They wasted money on you for college.
That was wrong.
I know you know, but I don't know whether you know how we want you. I really mean it. Thank you for taking the time.
What is he doing here?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
This is what I watch every day to convince myself to continue making Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I'm like, I just feel like content creation isn't doing anything. And then he goes,
I know you know, but I don't know whether you know how we want you. I really mean it.
Thank you so much, Joe Biden. That means so much to me. Thank you. Oh my God, it's so good. Next up. This is true. Looking at Reddit more for Will of the Council is noticing that all of the posts are like this. They're like, hey man, I'm having a rough day today. And people will reply like this. They'll be like, you are a magic skeleton packed with meat and animated with electricity and imagination. When I see people talk about how bad they feel on Twitter and people respond with the wholesome Mario
That was
gif,
wrong.
you all know what I'm talking about, right? The wholesome Mario gif. Every time I see it, I go, God damn it. No. Next up. This is, okay, third day we're talking about this guy. Okay, so 3 streams ago, we watched this guy sing a song about how he's a 5'4" man whore, but now 100,000 kids think that he is the shit. 2 streams ago, we watched him talk to a goth dommy mommy and sing a hilarious song where he goes, I fuck men. This is his best work yet. It's so good. Please tell me you are not going to this guy's concert. Here we go. I got to start over, by the way.
Remember when you said I looked gay? I was only in the 5th grade. All the words you spit are ingrained. Made it sin and not think straight. Treat a woman like a piss weight. You could never make a mistake. Guess you passed along the sick brain. Now you're gonna feel this pain. Hey, shut the fuck up, that's this drunk brat's about to kick your ass. So it goes around his back. Guess your kid's gone mad. Look at my wrist, look, dad.
Nah, come on. This is so
wrong.
Danny coded. Well, yeah, I mean, like, what am I supposed to say about this line, right? Oh, not good. Holy. The worst one yet. The worst one yet. Holy. Okay, next up. All right. So we'll talk about the Oscars. The Oscars were this weekend. A lot of fun. Very funny. Killers of the Flower Moon. 0 Oscars. Very funny. Emma Stone was like, oh, fuck. Was not supposed to win this one. Sorry. But the Al Pacino thing was priceless. He's just sloshed to give the fucking most important Oscar of the night. But Elon spent the entire time posting shit like this. Winning an Oscar now just means you won the woke contest. They should rename it Wokewood or Holly Woke. Yes. Very true. Very true. John Cena being naked was the best part. I've already seen people doing discourse where they're like, this is a humiliation ritual designed to emasculate him. It's like, for sure, yeah. That's definitely what it is. Oh, yeah. I see Oppenheimer. That's what he said. He was like, I see Oppenheimer. Oh, he's so good. Okay. Next up. Okay. This one. Hey, Sainsbury's. Your Kensington store manager, Marika, just refused me access to a bathroom despite presenting this. I look forward to your response. Okay. I have a medical condition and need access to a toilet urgently. Okay. I get it. It's a little funny. He's got a shitting out of his doo-doo ass card. But, holy, everyone online was being such a little bitch to this guy. Do you think he is happy that he has the I need to shit card? Everyone's just like, I can't believe you would do something like this. This doesn't have any legal ramifications. It's like, yeah, dude. He's clearly just asking, please, I have a medical condition. Can I go shit? Holy, he can't fucking say it with words. Yeah, I guess he could. I think he probably doesn't want to say it all the time. It's like, I don't know. I'm sorry. This one fucked me up because I was like, man, I can't help but feel like life probably sucks for this guy. Like, he constantly has to like scope out toilets everywhere he goes. And every time he shows someone this, they're like, I'm putting this on Twitter. Fuck you.
No
You can't cut
refunds.
in line. If someone did this to me, if I was in line for the toilet and someone showed me this card, I'd go, yeah, all right. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it. I guess I'm a fucking
That was
rube.
wrong.
But like, holy. It's literally the card from Joker, but for shitting. Exactly. Everyone in this whole discourse watched Joker and was like, that woman who said, don't talk to my child, she had a pretty good point. it's actually like insane to deny someone the bathroom, right? Yes. I feel like this needs to go on will of the council, because I felt like all weekend I was just like, why am I the only one? I guess I'm the only idiot who thinks you should get to shit. Ugh. I don't know. And I don't know. Like, there are many shitting out of your doo-doo ass diseases, right? Like, for anyone with UC or Crohn's, like, this is a thing you gotta know. And, like, thankfully, in America, we have this little thing called the ADA, which means you get a lot of money if you don't get to go shit out of your doo-doo ass when you have to. But this is not legal advice, remember. I'm not acquiescing to be your lawyer in any scenario. But, like, it sucks that this guy has to print out this card, and it sucks that people are going to spend all this time being like, oh, is that really real? Come on. I don't know. I stand with this guy. I think he should be allowed to shit. I think that everyone's being a fucking asshole to them. Next up. This one's rough.
Yeah, mate, serious. Get over here and look at these fucking burgers, mate. Like, seriously. Like, 164 calories. Oh my god. Mate, 9 grams of fat. Seriously, like, oh my god. Come and look at these burgers. Seriously, these look unbelievable. Only 4 grams of saturates as well. I don't know, mate. It says red, but I have every faith these fucking burgers are healthy as fuck. Mate, only 0.1 grams of sugar. Mate, honestly, Jed, get over here and fucking look at these burgers. What a fucking health boost these will be. Oh my god, only 0.63 grams of salt. Jed, mate, seriously, you have to fucking get over here and look at these burgers, seriously. Oh my god, mate, though, we need to be quick. Fucking 10th of March, use by date, mate, and honestly, seriously, get over here and look at this. Jed, mate, seriously, get over here and look.
No, painful. No, painful, man, painful. Someone posted like, this feels like the first time you're high, and I was like, that's a great way to describe it. That sucks. Next up. Speaking of insane TikToks, this one is so good. This is Danny, by the way.
It's really funny that I dress like this and give off like tough sort of thing going on. And then I cry to Phoebe Bridgers in the shower, and I listen to C Rose and Boy Genius. And the dichotomy is crazy.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Anyone else know someone like this? Anyone else know what I'm gonna say? You? Oh, you wish this was me. Oh, you wish this was me. Yeah, I put this on and I look really tough, but like in my personal life, I'm crying to pop songs, you know? Oh no, come on. Oh man. I know this guy's text history go crazy. Okay, next up. This is so good. This comes from at Anime Bible Verse, Moe Bible Verses. I'm going to need this to be satire, folks. Don't insult God. LOL, so fragile. Can't take criticism of your worldview. There's no such things as atoms. I gotta agree. Honestly, I gotta agree. And this is usually, when I tell people this is how they look, is this one right here. I'm on board. I will say, I do think you would actually get this reaction from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like, if you were like, atoms aren't real, he would like do this. Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. Next up. Okay, this one was insane. I know we're breaking generational curses, but our parents got one thing right. Don't let your kids go on sleepovers. So I guess I understand this one. Sleepovers are strange. You know, sometimes parents are a little inattentive and you can feel unsafe letting your kid go over to someone's house that you don't fully trust. I get that. I don't think there needs to be a hard and fast rule, don't go on sleepovers. And then all the responses are like, guess what? here's all these people who were killed at sleepovers. And it's like, I see. It's true crime brain. I see what's going on. It's true crime brain. Personally, almost all of my greatest experiences as a child were sleepovers. I know a lot of people probably had a different experience, but I don't know anyone who was killed by it. Don't trust a lawyer? Maybe you would trust a cop more. I think that response kind of tells you everything you need to know, right? Oh, you don't trust me, a lawyer? Maybe you would trust a cop. No. I don't think that's how it works. Survivorship bias. That's true. Here's the response. Maybe my situation is different because sleepovers mostly involve sleeping over at my friend's house that lived in our gated community. Those are some of my fondest memories I have as a kid. You are statistically lucky you're not. You're not. Living a sleepover is not a statistical anomaly. No, you aren't. You're out of your mind. Holy. People need to get offline. They need to get offline. All right, next up. This is so good. This has kicked off a day of like woke localization discourse, which is just like the most boring discourse that there can be online, but check this out.
Oh, so you did show up. You act all tough, but I know at the end of the day, you can't stand the thought of your lovely wife being sad. Come on, the rest of the gang is here too. Let's go over and make a big entrance together.
Yeah, sure, let's go see Yamcha.
That was wrong.
He's so good. He's so fucking good. He is a once-in-a-lifetime hating talent. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, why does he, what? But is he wrong? Is he wrong? Oh, great. Yeah, let's go see Yamcha. Honestly, kind of, he's so good. He is the greatest hater in fiction by a lot. Holy, he's so good. Oh, okay. Next up. Did anyone see or hear the wind last night around 1:30 a.m.? The wind was so loud I called the police. What did they do? Next up. This is the same person. Why did it open 3 times? Here we go. All right. So all week, people have been posting this fucking shit where they talk about the difference between canon and fanon interpretations of someone. And then they draw 2 little white blob guys to kind of show the difference. Here's one right here. Canon, clearly stated to be an adult, differentiated from the kids in their world, has an adult life and adult responsibilities, is autistic coded too. Fanon, that's a child. Okay, so this is supposed to be about SpongeBob, right? But guess what, dumbass? That's the plot of the movie! To be a manager, you have to be a man! And you're just a kidager! Do you understand, Ager? Do you understand? Holy! Okay. 2 more. 1. The Walmart pyramid. What the fuck? How did I miss this? How did I miss the Walmart pyramid? Where is this? 1. This is too small for a Walmart. This is a tiny Walmart. 2, where the fuck is this? I need to go. Someone in the response, look at this. I gotta take a picture like this. This is so fucking tight. It's underground. What the fuck? Then I still gotta go. That's crazy. Holy. I gotta go. Okay, and last thing, let's talk about the turf that I got in a fight with today. Okay. So, let me see if I can find the original. Oh fuck! Oh my god, this motherfucker posts all goddamn day. Oh my gosh, she never stops posting.
No refunds.
I'm going to find she deleted the original? No! Okay, so the original post, this woman said, like, does anyone who grew up in the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s remember taking sex ed in which things like top surgery were discussed, right? I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I lived through the early 2000s. I had that. I'll go off here. So I quote tweet and I say, I really donker. I say, yes, dumbass, right? And so she gets in a fight with me in the replies because she's like, that can't be true. You are lying. And it's just so good. Okay, here it is.
That was wrong.
You were born in 1996-7, just guessing. You're telling me you went to school in the 80s and 90s and had trans friends? You didn't even start school until 2001. And I say, I was, okay, 94. What's this part of your tweet mean? And she goes, you were 5 or 6 years old in the year 2000. And I go, okay, clearly early noughties doesn't mean 2000. I mean 2002. And during public school and through a supplementary church sex ed program I took, both of them described trans people, and what are we doing here? She was like, you were 7 or 8 by 2002. Would you please stop this total lie? I'm like, why do you care if I was 7 or 8? You were asking for kids. She's like, so as a 7-year-old, you were taught in school about top surgery, puberty blockers, and other surgical inventions. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know about puberty blockers, but the other two, yes. Okay. And then she goes, the GRA 2004 and the PHSE even didn't exist in 2002. I had to Google what these were. Folks, it's a British ordinance. I'm sorry that it is illegal in your shitty backwater third world country to learn. I understand that it is illegal to retain information in your failed state, but here in America, things are a little different. It was crazy. Oh my God. Like, what did you think? There are no Americans online? Oh my God. Let me see if I can. A couple of her friends showed up as well. Yeah. Oh my God. That's simply a lie. We could verify this if you give us the school names. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. You think this is my first day on the internet? Section 28 hadn't even been banned yet. Why are you lying on this? Yes, I'm very sorry to hear the state of your backwater nation. And then Siberian, they have all my interests at heart. Joseph, you have a very limited amount of minutes to live on this beautiful earth, and you are using them to reply to a deranged maniac on a Nazi website used by robots. Go shoot some hoops. Very true. Very true. Very true. I do love Pussy and Bio made it in. Oh, it's so wonderful. But like, she did this all day, and then she posted 2 tweets talking shit on me again. This kid was 5 or 6 years old in the year 2000. He knew all about the 80s and 90s and early noughties. I know about the noughties. I was a kid. With trans children as friends, I gotta say, 1v1 me, Dragon Ruler Mirror, or quit yapping. Put up or shut up. The only way we are gonna resolve shit like this. Get on Dueling Book. Everything legal. We're playing the mirror. If I see a spell book, it's fucking over. Holy. And then she kept posting. So this child, as a 7-year-old, was taught about transition. Okay, also 7-year-old. How old was I? But yes, at age 8. These people are not reading. They are not sending their best. Before the existence of the GRA. Disgusting. I will not hear any more of this British nonsense. Holy. Here's something else that happened before the GRA. After Foxy got this one in, she turned off replies. She was like, oh, no, that's it. We can't have any more of those. Holy. Also, I'm sorry. And supplementary church sex ed classes. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? That's like a completely normal thing. Like, what do you... You're shocked that school institutions can also teach you about sex and gender. It's completely normal. For those of you who are wondering, I think it's normal. For those of you who are wondering, it was a supplement to Sunday school. I was raised Unitarian, and it was called the OWL program, which is short for Our Whole Lives, which is, I think, one of the most, like, well-respected sex ed classes in history. It's just, it's really good. I can't believe I didn't clock this man as a UU. You got me. You got you got me. Although I do remember there was one slide in this sex ed curriculum that had a dude who was naked. It was like a drawing. These are all drawings. It's like a drawing of like a 13-year-old. So they had drawings of people at different stages of pubescence to be like, this is the changes your body will go through. And the one who was like 13 was like, he had a basketball. It was a white kid with a basketball, and he had Jordans on. And when we saw this, we cracked the fuck up. We were like, why is he wearing Jordans? And they're like, well, he's got a basketball. And I'm like, okay, whoa, hold up. That's why does he have the basketball? He's
wrong.
fucking balling. Dick out. He's balling. I was like, what's going on here? Holy. Joseph, let's go shoot some hoops. Yeah, that's what happens at age 13. To be honest, I was not shooting naked hoops with my friends at 13. I love the concept that they were like, okay, yeah, so for this one, we're going to show naked kids. And they did give each kid was like a little different to show like that, like, oh, maybe your body looks different than other kids, you know? And like some of them were like heavier, some were thinner, you know? But I love for the basketball kid, they were like, well, if he's got a basketball, he's not gonna wear nothing on his feet. What, he's going to cross someone up barefoot? He's going to scrape the fucking bottoms of his heels. Get him some Jordans. Get him some fucking Jordans. Holy. It was so funny. And it didn't help that it looked like one of our friends who was in that class with us. So immediately we were like, is this you? Do you have the Jordans? God, we were really a terror in that fucking class. Thinking back, the like teachers who were teaching it, they must have fucking hated us. We were so annoying. Oh, man. All right, anyway, I just can't believe these people. Like, this woman made that tweet, 700 quote retweets on that, and spent hours arguing with me in comments. Like, really? Nothing else to do today? Don't you have like a job? I had to stop arguing to go record videos. I have the fakest job in the universe, and I had to go do my job. Jesus. All right, let's do prog. Oh, I have it up already.
Deskbot 3!
Okay. Before we do prog, I have to heat up my food. Let me switch all the information around. Let me throw up the memes tweet. You know the drill. I have been told this is a good-ass episode, and Farfa told me that I need to watch it too, so I'm very excited. All right, let me go put this in the microwave. I let this stay outside too long. I had food delivered. I've been really good about not getting delivery, but I just had no time today. All right, let's gun it.
Minute. That's gotta be illegal. This is my deck. On Progression Series
Season 2.
The only thing this loses to is Dark Hole. I'm crazy like that, and I don't think you have a way to beat it. So go ahead. Your turn.
He went from being
All right, how's this
reserved to being
volume?
crazy.
Now I'm all in now, bro. I'm all in. I don't think you can beat it.
I've always loved Hat Trigger. He's just so goofy.
He
It's
is.
a hat with sunglasses and a cape. In this series, both Nim Nim
MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh's history.
We'll
be sucking dick. We'll be fucking dick. Turn it down.
Okay,
a little.
2 out of 3, and the winner will
receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However,
in each episode,
Memes tweet is
we
up.
will
Oh, you
open
should read
another
subs
box
because
of the next
for
set that
progressive
was
viewers.
released,
All right,
moving
progressive
in
viewers.
chronological order.
So here's the deal,
Constantly
progressive
upgrading our
viewers.
decks before
You're really
dueling
gonna
each other
subscribe
at
to
the end of
Progressive,
each
but not to
episode.
me.
But
You
this
understand
time
that,
around,
like,
we'll be introducing side
you can
sets,
get
a
more
new
of
betting
me
system,
on the
and
me
plenty of
channel.
other fun surprises
But
that
for
you
now,
just
you're getting
have to
this.
watch to
And with
find
Joe
out.
03, thank you for the
This
23.
is
Despair
the
Junko, thank you
Yu-Gi-Oh!
for the 26.
Progression
Blue Rose, thank you for the 100.
Season
Frank
2.
Dog 567, thank you for the 14. Max and Dankus, thank you for the 300. Mr. Mokia, thank you for the 21. Max, thank you for the $1. They better fit my boys Armados Legio this year. God, I hope so. Harmacy, thank you for the 23. Supa, thank you for the 20. Hail to the King, thank you for the 6. Dark Blue Man, thank you for the 28. Kid Blunder, thank you for the 19. Another Weasley, thank you for the sub. Pen, thank you for the 24. Dragon Fire 4498, thank you for the 10. Yuri, thank you for the 9. Snow Prism, thank you for the 29. Random Guy Nat, thank you for the Gifty. The Prince of Toyo, thank you for the 11. Get AMV, thank you for the 16. GD Koopa, thank you for the 3. Faye 118, thank you for the 16. Pedro Const, thank you for the 32. Nightflyer EXE, thank you for the 23. Spike Shade, thank you for the Prime. Malds Dig, thank you for the Prime. And now
Useless, bro.
we are caught up.
A redoer ticket right now, I feel like is just as useless as if it was in Alex's hands. I use mine a little bit more often. I guess it's nice to have it for myself, right? Maybe it'll save us from a poor
Thank
decision
God, a
later on.
redoer
Today,
ticket.
though, is a very exciting set, man. I'm very, very excited
That
to
was
open
wrong.
Mega Pack 2015.
I don't really have much to say. We tried to outplay Gage by bringing back a strategy that he is quite fond of, and
Solitary Walker
unfortunately, it was
Revieri,
just
thank you for the
not good
gifties.
enough. But in any case, we're gonna have another
wrong.
chance in this episode, and hopefully we can win this one because
Hopefully
otherwise
we can win
we are
this one.
going into the banning, and more frighteningly, Gage will be tying up the series again. So, for today's episode, we have the 2015 Mega Packs released on September
This is a
17th,
huge set.
2015. I like that we have these because this actually gives us a lot of potential. We're still at the point in the Mega Packs history where they're solely just reprinting the cards from the previous 4 core sets at their same rarity. Later on, they start altering the rarities to make them more desirable and like more collectible or easier to acquire depending on the card.
wrong.
But as you can see here,
Half-assed
stuff
human
like
thing is
Denko
sick.
Sekka and, you know, El Shaddai Construct, if it wasn't banned, would be useful to us, and they
Look
are
at
still in
this
their
set.
ultra rare
Holy
slots.
fuckamoly.
It's nice though because we just have an opportunity to get a lot of these cards once again, or cards that we didn't previously get. This is our next opportunity to get them. You know, stuff like El Shaddai.
Scout's
Window.
probably
We still
not a
have
big deal.
decent Shaddai
Deneb could be
strategy,
big.
but
Winda could
obviously
be
with
big.
Construct ban, it's going to be very limited. There's Cleafort stuff.
Ignition
there's
is a
Deneb,
really
there's
good card,
Artifact
as is
Then
Sanctum.
there's like other just like more generic stuff like the Xyz
Sinister
monsters.
Shadow
Like,
Games is
you can
really
tell
strong.
There's just a lot of potential in here. I think the larger issue
Holy.
is the fact that we're only opening what?
Was that
15
Satellar Knight and
packs,
Stellar
and
Diamond?
So with that, we have
Is
to
Clee
keep in mind
viable?
that
Probably
even though
not.
there's one
You
card
need a
of each
critical mass of
rarity,
Clees, which you're
there's
never gonna get.
39 ultras in here, so the chances that we're going to get what we want are pretty slim. Moving on down to the rares, I don't think there's anything too crazy.
gonna
Like
move
there's
me
some of
over
the
here.
Teller cards. There's Dianea. Gage didn't ban that either. There's like more Shadal stuff, Panzer Dragon. The rares are like kind of whatever.
we go.
Similarly, the super rares
Yeah, I think
are
Ignite's could
fine,
theoretically
like
do
Morale
something.
Attack, another chance to get
You need
that
a
is
lot of
pretty
them, but,
cool,
like,
especially since Call the Haunted is at 3.
I think they
more
se-
Shadal
seriously
Fusion,
could be
there's,
a
like,
contender
Herald
for
of the
sure.
Arclight, there's some of the generic stuff like Karen Gorgon and stuff. They're okay. Then of course we have the secret rares, which may be one of the worst slots actually. Yeah, there's crazy stuff in here like Yazi, Shekanaga, and stuff, but a lot of the secret rares
He's
are
right.
like
Shek
really
is big,
specific to like
Baxi is
particular
big,
strategies,
Yazi's
and
big,
we can't
Dante's
really play
big,
those
but,
in
like,
prog.
there's a lot of
And then moving on
shitters
to
in
the
there.
commons, like if we're missing particular
God, the commons
cards,
are so
like, for,
strong.
you know,
Like,
artifacts or desk bots.
Let's just
or
look at the commons real quick. Canon the Melodious Diva, we could theoretically play with like Arya the Melodious Diva also at common. All the artifacts except for the good ones. 002, 003, all the fluffles.
like,
Like we could do something with the fluffles. At some point we could theoretically play like a Performapal deck, and Friend Donkey's really good.
We're missing
Some of the really strong
particular
Infernoids at
cards,
common.
like for, you know, artifacts or desk bots or
The Satellar Knights that are only okay are in here.
any random
A Knuckle Eye's in here. Vega's in here. Maybe we'll play Super Heavy
strategy.
Samurai. I kind of doubt it. Main deck Shadows. We could give those to Farfa in Master Saga Season 5.
The commons are here, and they're the
Stormforth we already have 3
most
of, right?
plentiful, but obviously it
Wall.
really just depends on how fleshed
Unizombie.
out our other strategies
Holy.
are to see how useful they are to us. And
I
so
think Uni
we'll
is
see how it plays
short-printed.
out. We do
Or
though have
no,
to open 3
Prince is
packs of
short-printed.
Astral Pack 7. I think we get to Astral Pack 8 in a few episodes from now, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Flip them up. First pack. An Altair is nice if we actually can get like more copies of Deneb.
Why is
I
Lord
actually
of the
think we
Lamp
pulled
in
a
here?
Deneb in Duelist
Why does he
Alliance,
look
which
like
is
that?
insane, but we're going to need a lot
Altair's
more help
big.
in that
Altair's
department.
very big.
Second pack. Well, there's
my
an
God, and a
Knuckle
Knuckle
Eye,
Eye.
although I'm not
Holy
sure how we're
fuck.
looking in that area regarding the Satellar Knight commons and rares, although Unukalahai was a common. We also got Soul Hunter, which, like, this card's still $20 for some reason, which is insane to me. And Level Limit Area B.
Another
a card
Lord
that
of the
has
Lamp,
not been
thank
used
God.
Since 2006.
Now,
In
we
any
almost
case,
have the
ladies and
playset.
gentlemen, 15 packs of
Mega Pack last time we opened it was so exciting. It definitely brought a whole bunch of new strategy into play that we could try. So I'm really excited to see what we get this time around. All right, last time
If
we
you
did
look
the Mega
like
Pack,
Lord
we
of the
agreed
Lamp,
on a
skip
slightly
DMs.
bigger number, which I'm excited
Just
to do
kiss me
again.
on the back of the
First,
neck.
I gotta activate something. Hold on.
Thanks
I
for
can't
that,
believe it
Jesse.
reset.
Really
Last
good
time I
post.
just forgot to fix it again. Oh my god. Oh my god, the dark mode.
Dark
I'm sorry this
mode!
exists.
Holy
I'm sorry
shit!
You guys have been watching progression series on
We
the
did it!
sun
Dark
on my
mode!
angle for the last few weeks. Last time we did
He's
the
got
Mega Pack,
something
we
over
just
there
needed
on the
to get a
right-hand
little bit more
corner. I don't know what that
opportunity
is.
to pull some cool stuff. We went with 15 of those Mega Packs, so we're gonna open 15 of these ones. See what we get. Number 1, a wild monster appears. Sword's been revealing
Not
light.
great.
A couple of
Not
Despot
great.
cards here and there, not too bad. Definitely could do better on the top end. And Jelly, wow. I was a huge
No, I don't
Dolce
think so.
nerd back in the day, probably when this set was around and stuff. I was really playing the deck. I loved it to tears. This was the best support card anybody would ask for. I don't even know if we have a playable Dolce deck. I want to say we don't, but hey, that's a cool pull. Oh, Sky Cavalry Centuria and a Stellar Knight Del Terros.
2 great ones.
Season 1, I remember brewing up some crazy decks with this guy here.
And then
This
we
has always
summoned
been a pretty good
Delteros.
Rank 2. We
Good
actually have a
classic.
pretty nasty Raccoon deck. Maybe the Centuria makes a comeback.
Hmm.
Who knows? Oh my god. Wow. Oh, didn't I expand Shaddoll Fusion? I want to say this is crazy. The one thing we didn't have, that we
Thank
had
God.
the Shaddoll Fusion. We didn't have the Fusion
Where's the
monster
fucking
go.
ads?
We got both in one
He
pack.
got an
I
ad
wanna
blocker.
say I banned Shaddoll Fusion, though. I want to say I got ahead of it. And now that we pulled it, I gotta say I'm not excited to see that we finally got something to pair with it. 2 Fusion? Wow, we could have done some crazy shit with that.
Gage,
Rank
you're
Magic
fucked up
7.
profiting off of
Has
YGO
anybody
Pro deck and
actually
not giving
used
them
this
your
card
ad money.
before its effect? It's like
Yep, there's a
super
shitty secret, the
iconic.
7th
I remember one
one.
of the coolest things back in the day you could do actually is if you played Sylvan, you could stack this card to the top of your deck and then draw it, and then you could use it. Stupid shit like that, bro. Sacrifice too. The Cleave Forts. This is
I
like
mean,
definitely,
good, but
like,
we're not playing
integral to
Cleave.
that Cleave strategy there. Allowing the Cleave Fort monster to be used as 2 tributes, and then if it's sent from the graveyard, add any Cleave monster from your deck to your hand. Also gives a little attack boost. You know, pretty nice.
All right, 15 packs of Mega Pack
I think
15
I don't see
coming
any
right
ad
up. I gotta
space
be
on
honest, I
Alex's.
don't
He might
really
be
know
paying
what I'm
for
looking
premium.
for out of here. I think I need to see what we pull and then evaluate from there because there's just too many cards in this set to properly evaluate. And so let's just flip up the first pack, see what we get. We're going to scroll all the way down here because I think this is what we care about the most. Time Space Trap Hole, as far
Time
as
Space is
secret rares
good.
go, is actually quite strong.
And we
just 'cause
have,
it's like
like-
one of the more generic secret
we
rares.
have, like,
the rest of these
Mermello.
cards, though, kind of suck. Pack number 2, anything useful? Another copy of Amaterasu. We already have one of those. And Monarchs Erupt if we want to play more Floodgates. There is a copy of Angeli. Now, I do not think Madolce is on the table, but if it is, getting a copy of Angeli would not hurt. Anonku's pretty sick if we want to play any sort of Infernoid strategy, but I don't really think we have the other necessary pieces to go into that. Sylvan Sage Koya similarly, but some of these archetypes are just too high rarity for us. Clifford Disc is a sick card, but again, like without multiple copies of this and like Scout, like we're just not able to play Klee. So this is like the problem with the Mega Packs.
Whoa, Karen Gorgon. That's a really great rank 4. That's awesome, actually. Considering we just played a Clown Blade deck, like that could be a pretty spicy inclusion. Artifact
Maybe.
Sanctum's amazing to see too. I think all the rest of the artifacts we've got were pretty slacking though. This is one of those things where you need 3 Sanctum plus 1 of any of the other artifacts, but any other way you try to frame it, it just doesn't work. That's my second Shekinaga. Barf. Oh, a second and
First movement solo. Not terrible. First movement solo.
I need to check on the Madolches. This is looking pretty good.
I would
Ooh,
like to do
speaking of Sylvan,
Madolche.
bro, 3 Shekinaga, 3
Ugh,
Shekinaga.
man, come
You
on.
can give me a different. I think I have an ultimate rare version of this Shekinaga in my collection already. I think you can give me something else. Oh, I mean,
That was wrong.
it is a different fusion.
Is that
There you go.
Perform a
Definitely
Pal
shit all
Trump Witch?
fusion.
Kai Kona.
I'm not really paying attention to the commons. I don't think there's really anything too much I'm looking for in there.
I do.
Durandal and Forbidden Scripture. Wow,
Oh.
this is a card that I just completely forgot.
Yeah,
never
at
came
the
out.
time we were like, oh, it's
Of
a
all the
forbidden card, it'll
cards,
be
this one
good.
just, like,
Nope.
didn't make the most sense. If an opponent monster battles during damage calc, negate all other card effects on the field until end of damage step. Also, damage calc for this uses original attack defense. I'm trying to read this, and is this ever going to be one of those cards that, like, comes up randomly? It's got a unique effect,
No.
right? It's one of the things I guess it had to exist. Durandal, I hate this card, bro. Alex, if he pulls one of these, maybe he'll tell you how much I hate this card.
God, that fucking sucks. Gage banned
Get
our
owned.
construct, unfortunately. So if we actually had this unbanned, we could play with multiple constructs. And funny enough, I don't even know if we have multiple Shadal fusions. So we may not be able to summon it, but honestly, we could recycle them with the construct's effect. So that just sucks.
Yeah, it does,
Ooh,
brother. Ooh,
Artifact
okay.
Sanctum in the ultra rare slot. Though.
God, he is so
That's
excited
pretty
to play
sick.
Artifacts.
I don't even
Wonder
know if we have Moral
Balloons
Attack, I'm
ruined
gonna be
that
honest,
sealed
but
environment.
If we do pull Moral Attack, that is actually a pretty strong card and a very annoying card at that. I wonder if we have Scythe. Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. Quite the meme card.
Snore,
Very
we are
funny
pulling
if we
this
could actually,
plus
pull that off,
Wild
but I don't think
Monster
our
appears
prototype
over and
powers
over
are that
again. Just the
powerful.
worst secrets in
You
the
know,
history
I
of time.
did mention about needing Scout in order for Disc to be playable, and there's a copy of it. Now, we still need, like, every other Klee card
not
under the
enough.
sun, so it is what it is. Array is kind of neat. It's actually a generic 7,
Array is
but
not
it, like,
bad.
is
First of
specifically
the
used
Dragons
for
is
the
not
Sylvan
bad either. It's like a
strategy, and we're
Towers.
just way too far off from using that.
Denko Sekka.
Denko Sekka.
Iconic card from back in the day. I remember that. I remember a lot of Shadal decks sending off some mean
Fuck this
OTKs
fucking card.
with this starting the turn. Pretty crazy. Wow, back-to-back Dragon, and then I got another Sinister Shadow Games, bro. I don't know how good the Shadal deck is with no fusion. Another Centuria and an Infernoid Anunku. I think our Infernoids aren't too shabby. I don't know if they're the greatest thing in the world, though. Sylvan Princess, bro. Coming up in the last 2 packs here. Another Scripture and a Sacrifice. Ugh, barf. Last pack, though. Magical Spring. Hey, if you were playing in
fun
today's
one.
format, you would be pogging out of control. Unfortunately, back in the day, and for almost the majority of its release, a lot of people were upset that they would get this Secret Rare. It is not good.
I love you,
Potentially
Babu,
good time.
even though you won't see this message.
Monarchs Erupt is actually sick, though.
Hello.
Considering we played some other nasty Monarch strategies, like this card is a skill
Good first
trade or
message.
something like that, yeah. That's not too bad, right? He's pretty good. And the Metaphys Horus is just like a level 6 synchro. I thought I already had one. Let's take a moment. Let's think about these pulls before.
Yeah, I mean, so he's not paying
decide if
attention
we
to the
wanna
comments, which I think are the like determinative
Another
factor.
copy of 7th one. That's hilarious. Lightning Rod Lord. Everyone may remember this from Magic
Dog
Duel
shit card.
Masochist, which he actually put in work for quite some time, but he's been retired to the bulk bin for now. And
Yeah.
Metaphys Horus is like an okay level 6 synchro. It doesn't really come up very often, but it's like not terrible to have. I am almost certain that is like my 3rd copy of Herald of Ultimateness, which is like not
We have the
terrible,
playset of
but,
Wild
like, I don't know
Monster
if we're gonna
appears
play a
too.
deck that actually takes advantage of this. I think Herald of Perfection at this point in time is more playable than Ultimateness. Ooh, Solemn Scolding.
All right,
isn't
we
a
probably won't
terrible
reroll.
secret
That's
rare.
insane.
We're actually getting some okay secrets, but unfortunately, it just depends like if we can really build a deck to take advantage of them. Solemn Scolding, the biggest problem is it can be the only card in your set back row, and we still have Judgment Legal, so I'm not even sure how good this is. Wow, everyone in the comments is going to be fiending for me to play Medolce if
I'm not
it is, in
fiending for
fact,
it.
playable.
You
But
could.
Double Angel.
I guess
is
you
crazy.
could.
Also another Arreo, which is just weird. Only 2 packs left. I guess we can go ahead and see what we're going to get out of these. There's a Boxia, which honestly is like not terrible.
That's
I think
insane.
we already have Yazi, but I'm not sure if like there's really much else we can do with it outside of that. I've always loved Doomstar Magician's artwork. It reminds me of like Breaker if it was like emo, but it is what it is. Let's see the last
Emo
pack if there's
Breaker.
anything crazy. Oh my god, we got
Oh,
a
wow,
full Arraya.
Ignition is huge.
Artifact Ignition's okay. Again, I don't think we have a Moral Attack, but I'm going to quickly look at my collection here and sort of decide
We
what
could
wanna
maybe do
because
Medolce.
This is weird.
After pondering it, I'm not happy with it. I think we could do better. Looking at the top end, I'm just super disappointed, right? 3 Shekinaga?
It is
Where
annoying.
it
It is annoying.
3 Shekinaga, 2 Forbidden Scripture. Thanks, Konami. The only thing I was really happy with was actually the Shadal fusion, but I'm okay if I lose it, too. I haven't been playing any episodes with it anyways. And 2 Wild Monster appears. Wow, yeah, I think definitely we can do a lot better than that. I'm confident with a redoer ticket, like the one we just got on the wheel today.
We're running it
we can
back!
Probably get some better cards. Hey, maybe it was a good thing that I ended up spinning the redoer ticket, right? I'm going to spend it. Let's see what we get this time around. I'm looking for Burning Abyss cards, actually. I think we could build something really slick with that, with like a Dante. We already have a couple Skarms in our mix, Graphs and Seers. I'd love to see more of them. See what we get this time. That's the worst pack I've seen yet.
Oh, yes!
I can't believe it. We got another Wild Monster appears.
Wild
the
Monster
Flutist and
appears
the Noble
returns. You
Knights
can't
of the
keep
Round
it down.
Table.
It's so
Jeez,
good.
Thanks, man. Exactly what I wanted. Teller Nova Alpha. Cool counter trap.
Utopic Dragonar. That's what
Very,
we
very
wanted.
Poopy freaking other hollows, though. Okay, I was really about to get upset, but Solemn Scolding's
All
a
right, that's-
genuinely decent card. Playing
that's
any
much
decks that
better
maybe
than
don't
anything we
play
pulled
any
last
other
time.
back row. You could just play 3 Solemn Scolding, and it'd be one of your best arsenals, right? 3,000 life points to negate any set card. 3,000 life points to negate anything? Yeah, that's pretty good. She went in Suwani. I'm not building Yangzing.
Why not?
Sorry,
It's
not gonna
great.
happen. Time Space Trap Hole. I actually have a T-shirt. Actually, I made a T-shirt based on this design. I
You
actually
did?
really like the artwork.
That was
on this thing. I
wrong.
always have.
It's a
I
great
don't have
shirt.
words. Another wild monster appears.
This is glued
Why?
to us.
Why does it keep giving me this secret rare? When
It's
does,
like you
all
need
that?
a wild
Like,
monster
We still
appears.
have our Shaddoll Fusion currently.
Jinzo
like,
Jector
the
is
regular
interesting.
Wrong.
Now we actually have a fusion monster to work with it. This is one of the better ones. Oh my god, thank god, there he is. The
Holy
Traveler
shit.
of the Burning
Wait,
Abyss.
rewarded.
I was waiting
Rewarded.
so long for him to show up. Where do you have to come from, Timbuktu?
Let's go.
Well, I'm glad he's in the collection now. I actually really wanted him. That's what we spent the whole reroll on getting. Just hopefully at least one copy of this guy. Maybe we have some other stuff to build around it. I'd love to see more of the rares. Oh, those are okay. We did
Oh,
trade away
wow.
the Sanctum, which would have gotten me really.
Both of
amped
these
to
are good,
pull a
Moraltech and
but,
Amaterasu.
Hey, there's still hope. We can still find one. Amataratsu's just a decent rank 4, right? We'll put him in there. Another Time Space Trap Hole. Wow, I got 2 of them things now. And Flash Knight. Another really crappy Ultra Rare, man. I haven't gotten one Ultra Rare that's really struck me, right? Oh my god, except that one. That's my second
Gristia.
Noble Knights of the Round Table. Oh my god, I can't believe it. 2 Super Heavy Samurai Flutists. I'll give this guy a fucking flute to play. No, probably don't clip that. Maybe. Grista, I ain't got
What
nothing
the
to say about you. All right.
Dog,
Pack
what
10,
the
we got?
fuck?
Don't clip that. Samurai Flutists. I'll give this guy a fucking flute to play. No, probably don't clip that.
What is penis?
Grista ain't got nothing
his-
to say about
his-
you.
his
All right. Pack
gauge
10, what do we got?
penis?
Another moral attack. And an ignition. And the 7th one. Hey, you guys remember when I told you how you could stack that with the Sylvan cards? I feel like it was just yesterday, bro. I definitely wanted to see that secret rare again. Wow. Oh my god. Wow.
Another time space.
Never mind.
You remembered he banned it.
on it, and we do have the Shaddoll Fusion, but the reason we still have Shaddoll Fusion in our deck is because we banned Shaddoll Construct.
Yep.
That was our reasoning. Is like Alex has Construct, I don't. Now that we both have it, I'm a little bit upset to see this in the Ultra Rare spot. Core is like super good though, so I can't complain about that. This is actually a really good card. Yazi is a fantastic level 7. One of the
That's good. That's a good
generic
pickup.
level 7s that in the later stages actually gets really strong too because of some of the worms you can pick off it. One of the ones that comes to mind is like Mare. Some really crazy, wacky combos you can do just pulling that card alone.
Rune Eyes
off
is a
of
good
Yazi.
card.
I'm
Yeah, I
happy
would
to
not be
see
surprised to
I
see that
actually
show
don't
up as
mind
well.
that one. Ooh, wow. There's Denko again, Panzer
Ryza.
Dragon, and Ryza, the Storm Monarch. Perfect for the Fluonaries deck once we're there. How many more years in the future? Like 8 of them? 2 more packs left. Anything big? Another Yazi.
Big Caius is
a little bit
big.
upsetting to see the duplicate of him. Don't think I'll be playing 2 anytime soon. And the last pack, another Grista. Okay, we got
Sky Cav, we got Karen
refunded,
Gorgon
though.
back.
I'm happy
Much
to see
better.
this guy.
Much better than the
Altogether,
first time.
I think it's way better than our initial spin for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I'm really happy to see the Traveler of the Burning Abyss traveling his way into my collection there. Hopefully we have like a cool Burning Abyss deck to play around it. Definitely better than the first go. I can't complain. We'll put it in the collection. See what we got.
So I'm taking a look through everything, and it's like, there's like some things I wish I would have pulled. Like
He's gonna
Karen
keep. He
Gorgon
always
would
keeps
be
here.
kind of cool. Herald of the Arclight, I guess. Like maybe El Shaddoll Fusion, Moral Tact to pair or Scythe for that matter with the Sanctum. But like, and you know, like Winda perhaps, Deneb, I guess. But like with Deneb, I feel like we almost maybe have a better rank 4 strategy now that we have the clowns. So I don't know. There are some like things we could maybe improve upon, but honestly, I don't know if it's really worth the redo ticket. So I think I'm just gonna lock it in.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we'll see where it goes. I don't think there's anything like too
Yep.
game
He's gonna
breaking in
re-roll
here.
to hurt
It's a fine
himself,
set,
though.
but it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and add it to the collection, and let's get to building.
Like I said, if I have an opportunity to...
Holy! What the fuck? This is unbelievable. What? This is like 3 tour guides away from constructed quality BA. Holy.
build Burning Abyss and play it, I'm going to give it a shot. This is the best version of the deck that we have for BA, more of a trap build. It does not have some of the most powerful cards of the era. Things like Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss stand out in particular.
Yeah, no Fire Lake, but we have fucking Pot of Greed.
2 of your own Burning Abyss to destroy 3 cards. That would have been perfect for this deck, right? But we got to think of different things. Fortunately, we still have a lot of really good cards to be able to pair with a Burning Abyss strategy. Fiend Griefing is an incredible common card that was released not too long ago. Allows us to shuffle a card into the deck and then send a Fiend from deck to graveyard. Karma Cut and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast are great utility cards to pitch.
Does he have any lights? Dante's light.
When they get sent. Great that we have triple Graph, triple Scarm even. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Seer is like at a 1 of. It really kind of sucks. I would have loved to play Tour Guide too. I think Alex got rid of it.
He did.
That's so scummy. What a lame-o. Hard to believe that I've had Tour Guide at 2 for the longest time. We gotta look for an unbanned ticket. Maybe that would bring this deck to the next level. I really just want to take full advantage of the fact that I have a Dante Traveler of the Burning Abyss.
Look at all the Djinns he's playing.
I don't even know if the deck is good necessarily. It allows me to play some great rank 3s. Like Leviathan Dragon is still good. Dante's amazing, and then even Zen Mains. Wind Up Zen Mains is still a fantastic Yu-Gi-Oh card. One that I was praising so much at the beginning of the Zexal era, and it really actually never even had a time to shine in Progression Series. So
That's
if
true.
any time is going to shine, it's going to be in a rank 3 deck like this one. I want to remain optimistic. I want to hope we can seal a win with this one.
Oh, I'm
but
optimistic. This
for a
looks
good time
fucking
today,
crazy.
regardless. He may not
3
regularly
graph.
watch the Progression Series anymore, but my good friend is with us in spirit. Let's see if we can bring it to a victory today.
You know, Gage had so much fun.
Holy shit. Versus constructed quality Clown Blade. He's actually got the blade.
Clowning around.
Wait,
last
this
episode
game
that
is gonna
I
be
think we are
crazy.
going to reciprocate.
Hold
I think
on.
this deck's actually quite good, and I think that with some modifications, we can actually continue to improve upon this strategy. So let's see how it goes. We're playing Clown Blade, ladies and gentlemen. Notably, Gage, I don't think has a copy of Thousand Blade, so he can't even play the blade component of this deck. So arguably, our version of this deck is actually much better than his, because the whole reason this deck is good is because the synergy between these 2 cards, being able to shit out a rank 4 every single time for free. So let's see how well that pays off. So we are playing BLS. Yes, I know it's a crutch, but honestly, it's just so good being able to slam this guy down. You might notice there's a lack of darks in the main deck, but King of the Fairlimps is a dark, and we're almost always going to be making 2 or 3 copies of this guy per turn. And so I think it's fine to have this in here because this will always fulfill our dark condition when we have so many lights in the main deck. Valor is just a nice hand trap. We've got the double Assault Halberd with the 1,000 Blades. If you're unfamiliar, when the Trick Clown is actually sent to the graveyard, you're going to take 1,000 damage to bring this back. And then when you take damage, the 1,000 Blades resurrects itself.
Okay,
as well,
we know how
meaning
Clown
you can
Blade
make another
works. Come
rank
on.
4 immediately, and you can do this every single turn, assuming both of these cards are in the graveyard. We of course have triple Gigabyte because we're playing a million spellcasters. We also have a copy of Juragato to use as well, and this is just a nice cool rank 4 sort of battle trick type card we can take advantage of. The Gage probably won't see coming. We have double Mathematician just to set up stuff like our Trick Clown and other cards. We have a Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness, which is like another copy of Gigabyte for all intents and purposes, but has some like weird use. Triple Damage Juggler, the double Hat Tricker, and the triple Trick Clown, and 1 Photon Thrasher rounding out the monsters. For spells, we book a Moon, double Dark Hole. I want to play a bunch of board wipes because it's actually very easy to produce it in. Have in here full charge Trap Hole, Castel, because it's really second one just in case, just to set up really producing card. And then the side is just a nice little Nefarious spell heavy deck, 2 rank 4s, which like if he's just Brain Con double land plays out. Let's not make you wait any longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to duel.
Hey, ho, ha. Hey, ho, ha.
Gage, I don't know how we managed to do it. A few weeks ago, you're in the banning fighting for your life. And now, a few weeks later, here we are. I'm in the banning fighting for my life. So I guess that's the ebbs and flows of the Progression Series. And the Mega Packs make for a mega episode. How you feeling, my friend?
Yeah, I'm liking the constant swings in Season 2. Let me tell you, at this point, like, I probably would have been, like, 40 games deficit to you. So like, I want to say it's a lot more close than last season. And I do really like Mega Pack 15. I'm really liking the inclusion of side sets. It's sets like this that really gets me excited about it because we get to experience everything we just experienced the last year.
What's the prediction?
Yeah, it's like
Gage
all
is
the packs,
winning.
and for all of
Not.
the Dragons of Legend 2s we come across, we do get good
It's going to be
sets of rules.
close,
And the fact
but
that
I
we can
think
sort of
Gage is
retrace our
winning.
steps and get access to some of the cards that we may have missed the first time around, I think it's really important because it helps enable some strategies that may
Oh
have
my
been off
God.
the table for the past several months. And now, who knows, with a couple cards, we could be bringing something completely new to the table. So let's get into it, buddy. Let's see if I can get out of the potential banning here. Shout out to Benjamin Lutz over on Patreon. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see how this one goes. And it's not starting off very good. It looks very rocky to start here. What are you doing?
It does, right? Yes. I will start by the constant battle, bro. Is the extra card too good?
Yep.
It's not.
Yep.
Is it? It's not. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's still
I'll
luck,
start
my
with
friend.
initiative. Good luck, duelist. Ooh, my God, bro. Okay, stand by name. Yeah, it's good. All right, all right, man. Let me show you what I'm working with today. I think it's a little fun deck. I want to say I'm
24-45.
optimistic. We'll see. I'm gonna start by with no monsters on my field. I will special summon Alec, Malum Branch of the Burning
It's Alex!
There's no way you're playing this.
I could be. You'll see why it comes together when I also summon Calcab.
Is there a particular rank 3 Xyz monster you opened in Mega Pack 15 that potentially brought? There he is!
There is some guy named Dante Traveler,
shit.
the Burning Abyss, man.
Okay.
Do you ever play Burning Abyss back in the day?
I loved Burning Abyss back in the day.
Loved this deck, dude. What a cool TCG exclusive.
One of my
I miss
favorites.
when we
One
got
of my
good ones.
favorites.
All right, well, I am going to mill 3 just to get some cards out the deck here. Doesn't look like Alec will do too much in the future, so I'll just mill with him.
Mills for cost, very notably and important here.
No, stop! That's crazy.
Not bad!
Sometimes you're just too good. Sometimes you're just too good. Would you like to trigger some effects here, my friend?
Let me do Graph Chainlink 2, Seer Chainlink 1, target Graph.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
So Graph's going to summon from deck. I think I already got a
Do
guy
we have
in
something
here.
that just
I'll help you out
decaches
here,
for
buddy.
no reason?
I'll help you out here while you're digging
Thanks,
the deck.
thanks,
Here
but
we go.
just speeding up the process. They're both Burning Abysses. They don't destroy. Let's make another rank 3. What do we got? Oh, I guess he's too good, right? I'm going to
Got
make...
a second... Oh, okay. I was waiting for Dante.
Dante Zen mains.
I'll clue you in. I do not have a second copy of the Traveler, but...
Okay.
We got a couple rank 3s. This one in particular is pretty good from what I remember. I'll add 1, 2... Decent turn 1. Your move.
Oh my
You're right about
god.
this being ambitious. All right, let's see how we can navigate it here. I'll go standby main if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
We could lead
All right,
math here.
Now I'm gonna have to
Like
think how
special
I'm gonna play
halberd,
this
normal
out.
math.
Darkhold doesn't look nearly as good
special
to
hat
clear,
tricker.
right?
No, it does not. No, it does not. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a moment to think here.
Dude, those mills. I can't
How many
believe-
fair limps are we making?
Those mills were so good.
Yeah, I would agree. They're a bit insane, some would say.
Oh, man.
Well, I have ways to deal with this. I think the more outstanding issue here is that you have 2 back row I have to worry about, and that's kind of annoying. So I guess we'll have to do our best and see what happens. We are going to start out with, since you control a monster and I do not,
Cyber
Gage, I
Dragon.
thought the deck you played last episode was so great. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot myself here. So let's bring out an Assault Halberd.
I respect it. You know what? Good little rank 4 toolbox. I know how much you like those.
Yeah, of course. Is this fine?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's bring out a damage
All right,
juggler.
so we're
for
not
our
going
normal
for it
summon.
this turn.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's going to be okay, too.
Okay, and then let's
We go
I
fair
guess,
limps?
keep it going. Let's just bring out a hat tricker while we're at it, too.
Oh, man, bro. Look at him. Yeah, okay. You're still good.
The clowns are all here to play. The clowns are all
It's
here
almost
to play.
like you're
All right.
worried
Send in
about
the clowns.
anything like that I have in this back row, removing your XYZ card.
What a weird concept, right? What a weird concept. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead.
Exoton, I
and
think, doesn't do
overlay-
anything. I think Exoton pluses
we
Gage.
want out here. Well, I guess we'll just start with what'll demand like an immediate answer. We're gonna go like
He's
do
gonna go
Hat
for
Tricker out.
Exoton.
Let's do these 2 lads here. We're gonna go for King of the Pharaohs.
Notably, that does not take care of any of the cards on the board. So why not?
he said,
Use
I
the
don't give a
effect,
fuck.
That's fine.
Sure.
King of the Pharaoh Limps
we'll
all
get,
day.
One of your friends that you may remember, the good old Jiggy.
Starring the
Like that
king,
guy.
the king.
Full special.
Yep.
Ah.
And
Ow,
let's
ow, ow.
overlay again. This time we will go for a Castel, the Sky Blaster.
I mean, that's like an
Buster Key.
okay card.
He's blasting, bro. Sure. That's fine.
All right, we will try for the effect. I'm gonna go after
It doesn't matter.
nothing.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Put that shit back. No.
You can pick
no.
none of them. Breakthrough skill.
Sure,
Cool.
it's fine. That'll deal with it. It's no big deal. Okay. Get us to exactly where we wanted, but that's okay. What's your next turn look like? You're gonna like mill.
What's our
with
next
Dante,
turn look like?
do
We're gonna
some
go off.
stuff. Got some back row still. Like that's fine. Sure. We'll use the damage juggler.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab myself a copy of the good old Trick Clown.
Sure.
3 trick clown.
And I think I'm just gonna set a card, and I'll throw it to you.
You don't want to attack into my wind-up Zen maze.
Come on, attack Zen.
I'm
mains.
good,
Come
buddy.
on.
I'm
right?
good.
All right. I'll draw for turn. Standby phase, main phase. Is that okay?
All good.
All right. I'll start with the Dante effect.
All right, what are we
Detaching
working
Calcab.
with?
Milling
3.
for cost.
Mill
God,
for
that
cost.
Calcab
Let's
is
see
so
what you mill
big.
first.
Oh, my lord.
Oh,
Farfa and another
Farfa!
Calcab.
Okay, let me see here. All right, let's go chain link 1 Calcab, 2 Farfa. For the Farfa, I will banish.
King,
obviously
right?
target this with Calcab. For the banish, I'm gonna get over this King of the Fair Limps anyways. I guess banish the Castel. It's not
That
doing
was
anything
wrong.
anyways.
Okay, so chain link 1,
Okay.
you're gonna target my back row. Chain 2 on the Castel to banish it with Farfa. I think we're gonna chain 3 Fiendish Chain on your Zen mains.
Oh.
And Calcab won't bounce this because
not-
it's
yeah,
returned to
yeah.
that target.
Yeah.
That's probably.
What do you have as a chain link 4 here or nothing?
I don't have a chain link 4, so this is gonna resolve.
Okay, so Castel's out of here. I'm gonna write this in chat.
We maybe can just walk the.
something right
No, we can't.
Sure, and then we're good. Proceed.
And then I'll switch my boy to attack. I'll go battle phase, and I will attack into your king.
And I'll take 2. I had to deliberate on what I wanted to Fiendish Chain here, because either way you can clear king with whatever you attacked with. I figured just better to chain up the Zen mains.
I'm going to main phase 2, just normal summon Skarm and let him blow up.
Sure.
And then I'll go to the end phase and I'll trigger it.
Castel comes back.
It does, yes. All right, I'm gonna pick up a Graph Malin Branch of the Burning Abyss. Good looking
Sure.
guy there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just pass it to you. Go ahead.
All right, and I will draw. That's pretty good.
Dante?
Standby main. This Dante's in
Dante?
defense, by the way. Per its effect.
I completely forgot about that effect.
That is
bro. I'm
very
not
good
gonna
for
lie
you.
to you.
Dante?
It is very good for
Completely
you that
forgot
goes
that
to defense.
existed.
Yeah, you're so lucky I'm nice. I do need to start attempting to clean up some of this stuff on the board.
Well, how do we resolve this board state? Like, even if we excite on
know
from here, we're
anything
in
in
such
your
a bad
hand, right?
position.
You know Trick Clown, because I searched
Oh,
it
that
up
is
there on
right.
the
I do
shuffler.
know Trick. Yes.
Yep. Good old Trick. I think I'm going to start with a Foolish Burial.
Okay.
What are we
Minus
sending
one in
even?
the
We don't
game?
really have a
I'm
good
into it.
It's
send.
going to be an even
Like
better
Gub?
-1 when I send 1,000 Blades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
good. Dude,
That
would
is
you
a good one,
believe me
actually.
If I told you I pulled 0 copies of this
I'm
guy?
I'm aware, which means
I
I
can't
theoretically
believe
have
it.
the better version of this deck than you do.
Yeah, right?
In theory, of course.
Here,
in
you should
theory.
show me what he does.
We're about to find out. We'll normal this Trick Clown out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll special another hat trigger while we're at it.
Oh, shit. Okay, kind of going crazy. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, good? All right. We're going to
Yep.
overlay.
Are we still up on
Thinking
Exciton? I feel like we're
what
not.
I want here. Man, why does Dante have so many defense points? It's irritating.
Because what year did this set come out?
Yeah.
The game's changed, bro.
It has
Everything's big
changed.
now.
It has changed.
Everything's
Let's go ahead
big
and
now.
Run out our good old friend Rebellion Exceeds Dragon.
Ugh.
You remember him?
Yeah, sure.
2 targeted face up becomes half. I am familiar with this guy here. Let me see here. I also am reading him again, and he says, "Have the attack, only attack." So I don't know if he's even that scary.
I think you're fine with
what
this.
do you do here? You kill my Zen mains by battle. I'll be a little bent out of shape about that. You've got one more rank 4 you can make. I don't think you have a second Castel. That would be. I feel like that would be the instant make, right?
Well, considering I had to steal my first Castel from you in the snatching,
That's
that
true.
should clue you in.
That's true. You know what? Thanks for that info. This makes this play probably better. I am going to activate Karma Cut.
Oh,
I'm going to
Jesus.
pitch the King Backjack.
Oh,
of course, banishing
no!
the XYZ Dragon.
Yep.
As bad as it
That's
gets.
out of here. I am turn player, so I have Trick Clown, and I believe you have a Backjack. You can.
I do,
fire.
yes. So Chainlink 2 Backjack. I'll banish face down to readjust the top of the deck here. Okay, I'm going to stack as per follows. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. My
You may
Trick Clown
proceed.
comes up.
Yep.
And I'll take 1,000 damage. That'll trigger my 1,000 blades. Get my 1,000 blades out.
Yep.
And then, as you said, we can make another 4, which is fun. The problem with
But what do
that
we
is
make,
that we're
right?
just like running out of guys.
Yeah,
now.
what do you make?
Exactly. I mean, your
Maybe it's
Zen mains
Emerald,
is chained
just
up.
to try
I know
and
the last
draw out
card
of
in
it.
your hand is Graph because you searched it off Skarm. So
It's
like,
rough because like we have
you're not really doing a whole lot.
access to Abyss
next turn.
Dweller
I
at
mean,
any
granted,
time,
you
but it just
stack
doesn't get
deck
over
and you
these
have a
guys'
Backjack, so it's like,
ass.
you've got some things you can do. Honestly, I think in this situation, I'm just gonna play for advantage. So I'm gonna make another King of the Fair Limbs.
Okay. Relax.
You might have something.
Do you want to
might
hear
have
something funny, bro?
Sure.
I was holding the left mouse button as to toggle on, as if I was in Master Duel. I was like,
That's
wait,
funny.
I have a response. But I do have something. I have quick effects. I am going to use my quick effect of Absolute King Backjack. During your
Sure.
turn, I can banish it to excavate the top.
Okay,
and
what'd
set
you
it
get,
if it's a
buddy?
normal trap.
Show
Oh,
me a
would you
case.
look at that? It's a compulsive
Oh.
evacuation device. Did you know I can
that is
also activate it
lovely.
this turn? As per
I did
Batcham's
know that.
effect? So See ya, big guy.
See ya.
He's out of here. Doesn't matter what I would have made in that situation, though, so I guess I feel a little bit.
I mean,
better
we
about
still
that.
can't
All
out
right,
Castel,
so I know you're
but
just sitting on a graph. I got like nothing else going on, so I am passing. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I knew you.
this
had
is the
got nothing
turn
going on.
we
Super
tribute over
simplified
Zen
game
names.
state we find ourselves in.
Draw for turn. Stand by main.
You also know your next 2 draws, which is nice for you.
I do. Yeah. It is nice. You think it would be, but I mean, I can't be fucking.
Hi,
Castel,
Jillian.
actually.
What happens when an
how are you
unstoppable
doing?
force meets 2 immovable objects?
Yeah, right. All right. Well,
I have to
yeah,
be
I
on
don't
my
really
best
got an
behavior.
efficient way to out Castel here, but I got something I can do. I'm just gonna go to the battle phase and declare no attacks, and then I'll go to the main phase too.
You gonna downerd?
I might have
We gotta
another
do what we
magician,
gotta do
bro.
here.
I'm gonna slap a Tron
was wrong.
downward on top of the Zen.
You got the Zeus on top of it too.
No, but like, can you? This card gains 200 for each material.
Hi, Joseph. Hi,
It's
Joseph.
caked up right
27.
now.
It's big.
It's a big girl.
One of them's pretty cool.
Jillian, you're like Downard
That was
Magician.
wrong.
Run it. Let's put the second.
Oh my god, 2 of them! 2 of them things.
Pull
Does this
some
have a
of
once
these
per
in
turn
the,
on it?
Megatons today, maybe?
Not today, actually. I think I raw had
Oh, okay.
both of these, bro. It's kind of crazy.
That's insane, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That
This is
was
gonna
wrong.
be fine. They're gonna live. I'm very confident, so I'll just pass turn.
I'll draw.
Oh no! That's a hell of a draw. Wow,
will
that's
they
a hell
live
of a
it
draw.
all,
All
Mr.
right, what do we do
Puff?
with this?
Will they live it all?
What now?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I
You
don't
got
see
2
what's
in hand. I know
interesting about
one's
this.
a graph.
Yes, you
We
know,
could
one's a
go. We can't
Oh,
even
this
go
is gonna get so
Dweller
nasty for
Exciton,
you.
can we?
Oh my god. Okay. This might just be over. This
Oh,
might just be-
don't say that.
I'm gonna activate Soul Charge.
Oh my fucking god!
For
no
4,000.
hesitation.
4,000. No hesitation. You get ready for what's about to come.
Okay,
'cause
I'm
I don't
ready.
think you're ready. The only thing that's gonna be coming is me after this. All right,
Oh!
so we're gonna summon 4 guys out, bringing them all back.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't really matter here. So now I took to be careful with my position.
So I
for
guess
how
we could go
do
like
this if I wanna do
Ragna
this
Zero.
properly.
That's pretty good.
So what we're gonna do is.
Oh, we can 101 and
think
Ragna Zero.
I've got it.
Oh, we're gonna
Okay.
die.
was wrong.
So we're gonna overlay. Oh, I really gotta plan this out strategically.
No battle phase
Um,
too, and he's so confident.
No battle fate easy.
You're
easy.
out
Wait,
of
hold
good
up.
rank 4s.
Does
though.
Gage have a
Wait.
Nightmare
do
Shark?
That, do that. I do it that way first. Yeah, I do. I think I do it that way first, and we're fine. Yeah. Okay. You're cooked. This is so over.
Yo.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, I have to be. No, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna
No, it's a promo.
overlay these
Boo.
2 for Abyss Dweller.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna overlay these 2 for a Ragna Zero. Thanks for the attack boost you got
Oh,
there, buddy.
you gotta be kidding! No.
We're gonna
way.
detach this Trick Clown for Abyss Dweller. That's gonna trigger Abyss
Oh.
Dweller.
Yeah.
Because Abyss Dweller, thankfully, is
Oh,
only your
what a
opponent cannot
turn.
activate
What an
something
insane
great.
turn.
So we're gonna do this, get the Trick Clown back. Trigger 1,000
We're
blades, get the 1,000
we're
blades back.
so low.
And then we're gonna overlay and make a 101
That was
on top
wrong.
of it.
Oh my fucking god! And I put them in attack position too.
Oh
You
my
did.
god, we're
Thank
gonna
you very much.
die.
Yeah, I definitely
So-
blundered that one. Yep.
We're gonna pop this downward and draw a card.
Okay, I do have.
Resolving Ragna Zero properly this
yes,
time.
yes. I've got a trigger for a graph. So.
You have no triggers because you're Dwellered. We're gonna go ahead and use this 101 and take your downer.
I forgot. No. Oh my god, bro. I am getting rinsed here.
This
yeah,
is not good.
So you can take him.
And Dante will fall off, but no effect, because of
yep.
Dweller.
What
and
the fuck do we do?
oh
That's a
no, I don't have a
disastrous
battle
turn.
phase. Oh well, go ahead.
I've got some work to do.
Good
All right, I
I've
believe
got
in you,
some work to
Gage.
do. I'll draw.
Let me get like a
And you know what?
one-time Regeki.
Maybe I just dwell. Do I just Dweller right now? What am I? You know what? No, go ahead. You're fine. I'm gonna wait. You have no
Dweller
board. You're
gets
not
checked
doing
by
shit.
the BTS.
Oh my
We're
God,
fine.
bro. Wow. It doesn't look good. I don't know if that would surprise you.
What gave you that impression? Just out of curiosity.
All right. I think I've crafted a way for lethal with this.
What the fuck? How could that possibly be the case? It would have to be BLS?
It's kind of whack. I hope you're ready for it. I'm going
There's no way, but okay,
normal
sure.
graph.
Okay, I knew about that.
It's not BLS.
Special Scarm.
Okay.
Okay.
Overlay.
What are we making?
I'm making Musa Rhythm, the
Huh?
string de Jin, bro.
Oh my god! Wait, that's still not enough. That's still not enough.
He's going to be playing the song of your demise in a moment.
It's still not enough.
Is he?
His summon's okay, right?
I think this is
Because he goes to 3 over the Abyss Dweller. That's 13. We're at 18.
fine. It just doubles the attack.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
And it's 3k, which thankfully my Dweller's 17. So I'm not dead. I'm very close, but I'm not dead. When do you detach with
Damage
this?
step.
During damage
Oh,
step?
those words,
Okay.
bro. I get this.
Okay, so we're now negotiating the Ragna Zero. We can check the Ragna Zero anyway,
Say,
but we
isn't
would
that
prefer
powerful?
not to.
Do you?
All right.
Okay.
Wait, we actually have it. Oh my god, I see the line. I see the line. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I see the line. It's Musa Rhythm, detach Graph over the Abyss Dweller for 13. Alex activates Abyss Dweller. We chain BTS. We resolve the Graph to go get Barbar, which immediately dies during damage. That's literally it. He's got it. He has lethal.
Sure.
Battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to declare an attack into Abyss Dweller.
Okay, on attack deck, I'll Dweller.
I'll activate Breakthrough Skill
Yes!
from the graveyard, negating it.
Gonna negate the Dweller.
Do you see the writing on the wall yet? Do you see it?
He doesn't see it.
Oh my god.
He got it.
Yeah, did he put it together?
Shit. And I don't think I can Ragna you in damage.
No, you cannot.
For sure can't.
Oh my god, are you gonna really walk with this? Because I left a monster in attack position? Oh my fucking god.
I'll attack with Musa Rhythm.
Sure.
Damage step. Detach the
Uh-huh.
graph. Boost it by double.
This only works because you have Graph. That is sickening. Yep.
Separate chain link, graph trigger. I'll summon Barbar from the
Yes!
deck. I do not control
And
a
he
burning
blows
abyss.
himself up.
He blows himself up, and I'll use his effect to banish
That
3.
is so
I
fucking
we won
infuriating.
that.
That is so fucking infuriating.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy also is that was completely preventable. We summoned one too many monsters. We had a Gigabyte just rotting in hand that entire game. We could have just taken 1,000 less. Oh my god.
The game.
I'm like, I didn't have to put
Gage
it in
is so
attack. I
good.
didn't have to. I'm like, oh, he doesn't have level 4s. I don't have to worry about 101 on the
Oh, he drew the
crackback or
Gigabyte off
any of
Ragna
that.
Zero. Oh shit, it was not preventable.
Wow, what a game.
Oh
Dude,
my god.
that was
Oh my
crazy.
fucking god.
Unbelievable. It wouldn't have happened if he made it with a water.
I think what's even more demoralizing
Does it boost
about
all
that
waters?
is that
'Cause you still
when
could
I
have done
made
it
that
over
play,
101.
I specifically realized you don't have Nightmare Shark because Nightmare Shark came out in some like weird.
I mean, yeah, it
product.
was preventable
like-
by going
It was like
defense,
a
of course.
manga promo or
was.
like something that
Wow.
you don't open.
No, I will
for
say,
this-
Burning
for
Abyss,
this
not to get sidetracked on bullshit, but Burning Abyss, beautiful deck for this reason. God, the Barbar part of Burning Abyss is so hard to negotiate, and I think really separated the good players during this format from the bad players. Was like the good players were cognizant of Barbar the entire time, and the bad players were like, oh yeah, you just can win from like 4K without ever having to interact with me. And one thing that really... I remember I got my invite during this period, during a last chance qualifier, because I had never been to like a regional or anything before this. And in that LCQ, semis, I'll never forget this, was a Burning Abyss mirror, and turn 1, I barbarred for 3. And the guy was like, why did you do that? And I was like, you'll see. And then turn 2, I barbarred for 3. And turn 3, I barbarred for 3. And we went into time game 1. Like, that was just that format. Was like a BA game would not resolve in 40 minutes. So you should be barbaring every potential opportunity. It was so
show,
crazy.
unless
I
it gets
loved that
reprinted
format.
later on. And so I'm like, oh, good. I'm under the threshold where, like, none of this is going to matter. Because that was, like, the only card off the top of my head. As someone who used to play BA, I remember that's how you can cheese wins.
I missed.
I
God,
forgot
I missed
about
that
the other
format.
way to cheese wins.
2016
which was
NAWCQ
Barbar, and I
format,
thought Dweller,
still
I was
one of the
just
greats
safe,
of all
but
time.
The combination of Musa Rhythm plus Breakthrough Skill, I have no words. I'm going to go
BTS
first. I
was
guess is the only words I've
crazy.
got, buddy.
I don't think you
Fair
need
play.
any words, bro. All I can say
Nice deck. Nice deck. Nice deck.
is good luck. Let's see what you
And holy shit, am I going to need it looking at this hand. Wow.
This is set 3 pass, right?
I
That
don't know
bad?
what to do with this hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of. I'm gonna set 3 and pass.
got. Oh, in his rank 4 deck.
Yeah.
I'll draw, stand by main. I liked your Foolish Burial just as much as I'm going to like
It still
mine,
makes a rank
'cause
4 to what end? Right? Like if you have one extender, you go King of the Pharolymphs into a guy just because like Pharolymphs is a guy on board that has to be answered or it's going to convert into another guy. But just this, it's like we can Laval chain stack Heroic Champion Assault Halberd. We could just make Dweller and pass.
It's going to be okay.
Yep,
Die
dump
to
that graph.
normal summon
I will
anything.
dump the graph, and then I'll use its effect. I'm going to summon Skarm from the deck. I'm going to normal summon Farfa, Malum Branch of the Burning Abyss.
Weird. Why did we normal
Seems
that?
fine.
I'll overlay these two. He plays under like just about everything that's not Dimensional Prison. The Burning Abyss Traveler.
Does it
We
play
have to time
under
space.
time space trap hole?
Holy fuck, it does not.
I mean, that's still fine
Once
for
it
you,
launched
right?
back
You
in
just
the extra
pass
deck,
here. You
Goes
get
back to the extra. I would prefer it banished, but you know we'll take.
It's all right. We can use them again. Got no triggers. I guess was it back? Skarm triggers on graveyard, and then during the end phase it searches. Right?
No, it triggers
No, it
like
triggers
in the
exclusively
end.
during end
Okay.
step.
I think that was a debate back then. I'm just going to add a back row of my own. I'll go end phase and I'll use the Skarm.
Sure. Let's see what you get.
Okay. I'll pick up another graph.
All right, I'm gonna dust your back row too.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There goes BT.
I mean, if he doesn't pull a monster, we're
Draw.
fucked,
Oh my
and we're
God.
fucked. I mean, at what point do you just go for it? Like, we probably have to sync damage in here. We go like normal Hat Tricker, Special Nefarious. Is Nefarious Spellcaster as well? Just make Pharolymphs and pray.
It's another graph. You know what? We'll get in. Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefarious.
Or we're just gonna go, man. Or we're just... Whoa! Why this line?
card.
15.
Yep, I'll take it.
All right, I'll set another one. Go ahead.
Draw. Unfortunate. I will set. And I'll pass. Go ahead.
I'll draw. It does not get any
Jesus.
better.
We're getting
Main
cooked
one.
here.
Yes.
So what are you setting? I know you have a graph.
It's
Could've just set
backjack. You
graph
know
to
it's
try to, like,
backjack.
wall off potentially. Conveniently, it has the exact defensive stat of my Nefarious Archfiend.
I guess
Eater of
theoretically it could be a
Nefariousness, so
guy
that's
with an
kinda
ass
cool.
on him.
I think I'm
Oh,
okay
you
with
got an
this.
ass
I'm
on you, don't
gonna
you?
run out my Hat Trigger.
Sure. Are you specialing it? I'm guessing.
I'm specialing.
Okay.
Because there's 2 monsters on the field. Fine. I think this is probably just the right play. We'll play for King of the Pharolymphs here.
Sure.
Seems we should have done
Not
this
really
last
much
turn.
to
I mean,
contest it.
Gage
I
didn't
feel like-
contest it, which means we would have potentially
Oh,
gotten
that
to actually
contests it.
fuck
Okay,
me.
I stand
We're getting
corrected.
0. We're getting none of them.
Yeah, there's some cards.
Oh, we're gonna
Couple.
BLS
Yeah,
on
there's
the
some
crack
cards.
back.
Okay.
I can just feel the
that's
BLS
fine, though,
coming.
because you still have to deal with it before my next turn, so it's not the end of the world. Let's just hit over what I presume to be your graph.
Skarm.
It was. I'll use his effect.
Damn, he's good.
I'll bring out a Skarm from the deck.
Sure. And I will just
Set the fucking Mirror Force, dude. Set the fucking Mirror Force.
I'll just pass. Go.
Dog!
Draw. All right, I will start my turn by special summoning Alec, Malum Branch of the Burning Abyss.
More like Alex.
Sure.
Okay, we'll take these two and I'll throw them on top of each other. Bring him back.
It's got to be Dante.
Star of the show. Is he okay?
God, he's so pretty.
Yeah, I mean, can't really do much about it.
Yeah. Okay, I will use his effect, Detaching Skarm. And
Mill
3
for
for
cost, please. Yep.
Oh!
See, you're
I'm
just
the-
so nice
oh
with
my
it.
God,
Look at
the
you.
greatest, bro. Do you have a response to the activation of the effect?
No, you're good.
Okay, so we'll go Chain Link 1 Seer. I'm
We're
going to
definitely
target
barbaring here, too.
Graph, and then Chain Link 2 Barbar. I'll
Yeah.
banish
Some dudes.
I'll banish a couple dudes. We'll banish one, the other Graph. I'll just do those 2.
Okay.
Kind of
So I'll
rough.
take
I mean,
6.
you do want to do damage to him because,
And then
like,
you get your-
each 1,000 converts into another Trick Clan
A special
activation.
graph from your grave. You're not in the deck.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
you
graph.
seer
I-
affected.
That's that.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Skip
we'll
in here.
special graph then. Okay.
And Dante's 25.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just I'll go to battle.
Sure.
and I'll
Alright,
get
we're
over
gonna
with
get a little
Dante.
cooked here.
I'll chain him up.
Sure. Okay. So that's fine. He's not 0. He's. Yeah, I'm convinced
He
he's
has some
0.
attack points.
He's an
Some attack
honorary
points.
0 attack point. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go end phase and I'll get my Skarm search.
That you will.
Okay. I'll grab a Barbar. from
Another
the deck.
Barbar.
Oh, man,
I'm
come
feeling that
on.
one. I think that's a good choice. Go ahead. Your turn.
Names, dude.
I've always loved that Barbar has like.
All right, another
a
guy
chain
here kinda
mace
unlocks
thing
the
that
game.
Looks like a flail from RuneScape.
Oh
It's
yeah.
always been like my favorite. Yeah.
The Varax
A
flail.
Morning
bro.
Star.
Yeah.
Draining
I'll
all
draw.
That is
Stand by me.
a guy.
I'm
That
gonna
is a
try
guy.
for this king
Ooh,
again.
is it a guy though? Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my
come
You shall not
on.
Pass.
Okay,
I
well he's got to
shall
be
not
bricking on
indeed.
something.
That's frustrating. Okay. I mean, it got 2 Veilers out of you, so I don't know how mad
It did.
I
It
can
got some
really
pretty
be.
good value. It got some okay value.
Yeah, it did.
Normal math
gonna run out
here,
this
send
math
1,000
petition.
blades,
Do you
just
have
like
Third
walls
Veiler?
for an annoying amount of time.
That one's gonna resolve.
All right, sure. Don't know what I'm gonna send with this one, to be honest. What I really liked for this.
Why are we
king to
playing
resolve-
Mole? Holy.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I was.
It is what it
was
is.
hoping.
It is what it is. It's tough.
It gotta
I
be
really just
1,000
have a good
blades. It's
send
gotta be
here.
1,000 blades.
I think I'm just gonna dump Clown.
Okay. Oh, jeez,
And
why?
then use Clown just to bring itself
I-
back.
Okay.
We get to
Just get it
hard
in
target
rotation.
Clown from here on out.
It will be a 0-0, notably. And just gonna get like a bunch of random value off these.
Why are we
things.
playing Warrior Lady? To attack in
Probably
a
start putting
Dante.
them up, though. We'll go battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I really don't.
It's like-
think
it's not
this
bad.
matters too much. I'm gonna go math into graph.
Okay. I will take 500 and I'll use graph.
Yep.
I will pull a
Kind of crusty.
Skarm out with
We just pull Skarm here. Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
go
if we
king
king into
over
the Skarm, it
Dante.
doesn't matter. We have the
Feel great
material
about it,
anyway.
but-
Okay.
Dante here grabs
No, I'll use
Seer.
Dante, I'll pick back up.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
And you'll take
Dante target Seer.
Yes.
Took back
Seer
Seer.
target
Back to
Dante.
Seer, yep.
Dante
okay,
target
second
Seer.
main, I'll set one. Go ahead.
Seer target Dante.
My turn to do some thinking. Let's see what I got. Couple back row.
That Mirror Force is gonna go hard in the
Shade. I've seen
motherfucking paint,
time
friendo.
Space trap pull out of all things from you.
I see you have one as well. It's just sitting in your graveyard there.
Yes. All right. Let's begin with like the obvious.
Mirror
play. I'm
Force
gonna
is
normal
going
Seer.
hard in the
What do
motherfucking
I
paint.
have a read on?
Clown Blade. You've
Torrential
been thanking
wouldn't
Clown
be good
Blade.
for you.
No wait, you've been stanking
No
Clown Blade.
hand
What
to
the fuck
discard
you
with nothing,
thanking
play
Clown
anything.
Blade?
It's probably like another
There we go.
Fiendish
That's my
Shade.
funny meme.
I'm gonna take these two,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna overlay them. I'm gonna make Zen mains. And
Oh,
attack.
jeez.
I'll go battle.
Wow, that is
phase.
so
I will
annoying
attack
in this
into
position.
Your mathematician.
Okay, so I will lose my mathematician. You detach, and I will draw a card.
Yeah, and then I'll use Seer. I'll bring back Dante.
Sure.
Oh, we can even sink
And
him
I'll
for
use
another
Dante, I'll
K.
attack
Wow,
into
that's hot.
the Trick Clown.
Does Seer
I'll just
summon
pay
an
a K and
attack?
back.
Bring it back.
I think I've only ever seen it summon in defense.
Simple play.
Switches. Main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the end phase and I'll pop the clown again.
He's out of here.
Wow.
Okay, permanently gone.
Good
now.
stuff.
Go ahead, your turn.
God, this
Draw.
Thrasher is just we're just
Stand by main.
they're rotting in our hand.
Go ahead.
Cool. I'll draw. Stand by main. All right, I'm going to banish a light and a dark.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck off.
I look. You have 3 back row. I'm like not feeling great that it's gonna stick.
Fair.
I know these 2 are probably to the left of King of the Fair Lamp. They're probably not anything good. I don't know what the fresh one is though. Is the summon okay?
Unfortunately.
I'll just go battle phase. I mean,
Dude, we're getting Mirror Force
3.
for our life
I'm
savings
gonna
here.
think.
What could you
It's not
have?
even
I
good.
don't-
Mirror Face
I don't even know
Force
if you have
pops the
anything.
Dante,
Like, I
Seer
really
back to
don't
hand,
even
normal
think this is
Seer,
anything.
Seer grabs
On
Skarm,
attack
Skarm
deck,
Search.
I'll
Like,
Mirror Force.
Oh man.
it's not even good. It's not
All
good.
right. Yeah, that's
And then I'm gonna
unfortunate.
chain compulse to bounce Zen mains.
Oh man.
That doesn't
bro.
change
I have-
anything.
Oh man. Okay, it's everything.
Wait, that's
All right.
actively worse
It's-
for us. Why the fuck would we do that? Compulsing now instead of compulsing in main phase 2. I mean, I guess he could still do it in main phase 2. There's no way to do it the way that you want. But like now he gets to Dante summon Seer, special from hand, just like make another 3.
It's not
goes
that
to
great.
grave.
You
Fucking
get the
hell.
value, so.
I get
He's doing
a
like
Dante, that's
what
all.
would realistically what would Gage have done with the Zen mains there? Would have stayed till end phase, triggered the effect, popped the back row. Like you trade for the Mirror Force regardless. The only difference is if he has a 1500 attack point vanilla on his side of the field. If he trades for your king, well guess what? You've unlocked the Thrasher and now you're 1 monster away from the game.
all I get. I'll pick back up Seer again.
It's rough. It's rough.
That ruined my day. That didn't feel good. Main 2, I guess I'm setting a card and
Yeah, so this is the reason you wait until main 2 is because if he commits to a set card, then you can safely compulse here, and then he won't be able to summon guys.
I have not normal summoned, right? No.
No, you just smash the BOS.
Oh, you do.
Or maybe he just
I will
decides.
Summon Seer.
Yep.
Special Libic.
Yep. That's
There's
why I
Zen mains
feel
again,
great
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Valuable
I feel
Zen
a lot better
mains,
looking
right?
at it now that it's on the field. I'll set a card. Pass.
All right, get it out of here.
Tragic. All right.
Karma cut.
We're still fucked. Like
So you know
we
what I'm
have
gonna
King
do?
just rotting on our side of the field.
Okay. Defensible. I like it.
I don't think I know your last 2 cards.
You know, I searched a Barbar.
you do know
this
Barbar.
isn't.
Oh yeah, I do know the Barbar. I do know the Barbar. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot, like, you know, playing 2 Barbar isn't particularly conventional in DA. So I saw this one
Oh,
over
I
here.
played
I'm like,
2
okay,
Barbar.
that's gone,
Yeah, I
but-
had to make it work.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. I appreciate it. I honestly think I'm just going to put imps to defense.
To defense.
I like this
Okay,
play.
all
I
right,
like this
I'll
play a
draw.
lot.
Well, this way you
I just
can't
don't think
Zen
there's
main.
much you
Yeah, no, I
like.
mean, no, I get it. I
You're
get
just
it.
in a really bad position
get
here.
it.
Like he can
I'll
just
give you one
barbar
more
you over
turn.
the course of like 6
Soul
turns.
charge?
Holy.
Oh my god, I can't complain. I had it last time.
I'm gonna do
We only do it
2,000
for
actually.
2, right? Yeah.
Sure.
BLS.
Because we have Dante BLS.
and the free Dante, because why not?
Yep.
And then just banish it.
I banished. I did the work. Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, Thrasher's online.
All right.
Okay, we can summon our whole hand
Special
here.
Thrasher.
Yep.
Normal Trick Clown.
Yup.
Overlay. And cry.
Saiton?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Saiton doesn't
I have
even
no
do
idea.
anything.
Man, if only priority
Fucking hell.
existed, I'd be a little bit more
If
jumpy,
only.
right?
If-
Castell
if
doesn't do
only.
anything.
I'll just
Fuck
can I
me.
just save you the time? You're gonna guarantee put the cards on top of each other. Whatever you
I
put on the
am.
board's not staying on the board. It's
He's
gonna be
like,
where
I
you
have
cast it,
time
so.
space,
I
asshole.
mean, it matters because I was gonna make Exciton. So.
Well, I mean, now that I have that information, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, look at you getting all cocky over there, thinking
I
you
mean,
have the game on
making
lock.
Exciton is just
what could you make?
terrible.
It doesn't matter. That's a good card, but okay. Are you gonna activate it?
I am actually. So this is where you're gonna activate Wind Blast.
Yes,
I
I will
imagine.
wing blast. I'll
I don't even know if we win blast.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, we'll take-
so
we'll do
this
some damage,
goes. You get nuked except for Zen mains.
And then we have 15 triggers to resolve.
Got a couple triggers then.
Yep.
It pluses
so we'll
us.
go one
That's
Dante,
why we don't
target
excite on here.
Seer, 2 Seer, target Dante, 3 Barbar.
Sure.
Banish.
Donk him, yeah.
And banish. Okay, and then Seer, special Dante.
God, I love
Dante,
this. God, I love Burning Abyss with every
I think,
single fiber of
9.
my being. I love this deck.
Wow, that really didn't do a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, nice Exciton.
Do you have Seer in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have
We're
to think,
dead!
Because
It's over!
I don't know if there's a world where I'm alive.
We can special him in
Keep
defense.
in mind, I don't know
He
if
gets
it's
in for
important, but
15.
Zen mains is I do have to pop something on the field during the end phase.
All the more reason why I don't think
pop
I'm
himself.
alive.
Yeah.
I think Exciton was probably our best bet, but
No.
now, buddy, you got it.
Woo!
Last card is
Holy!
Assault Halberd, and I could have brought back Trick Clown, but I already normaled anyway.
All right, that
so
second hand was
I couldn't
dog
have summoned
shit.
One, I could always summon one of these two, and
Oh,
even if I
sorry,
did,
sorry, Jillian.
Zen
I
Mage's gonna
know.
pop whatever
I don't know if you
summon,
know
and
this, but I'm a
just
Yu-Gi-Oh streamer.
Have lethal.
I think the
basically,
alternative
so
is you
I'm
just
dead.
pass and I have to pop one of my own cards.
I mean, I guess.
Do you? I think you
but
legitimately.
I still think I'm dead.
Yeah, you're not dead, but I don't think I win next turn. Did you want to go back?
Do you not?
Well, no. How would
Okay,
I?
I mean, we could. I already admitted defeat, though.
I mean, it's up to you. If you still want to concede, like I think I'm way far ahead. But
I think, yeah, because like, okay. So what happens, right? I let this go. Zen Mage, you pop your own Dante. You just get a guy back.
yeah, I set breakthrough
right?
skill.
And then you just like, you can just you're gonna set breakthrough skill. So whatever I make anyway isn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
So then you like normal your Seer. Seer blows up. You get Dante back, and then you have 2,500.
He's
damage,
like,
so I'm down to
he's
1,000, so I can't even
experiencing
Trick
what
Clown
it's
at
like
that
to
point.
play
and
against
Zen
Burning
Mage is
Abyss
still
in
alive.
real
And then
time.
Right, exactly. Zen Mage is still alive.
Succubus!
Anything I-
Shadow Wizard Money Game.
We love casting spells.
Thank you for the 10.
I can't even special this regardless.
That's
so
all right.
I can normal it, and then I just make a guy, and then use breakthrough skill, and I
Yeah.
lose. So I think the outcome's the same regardless.
Man, the battle of the
Holy
rank 3s versus
shit.
the rank 4s. The lower number
Should have had a game 3 if I didn't make one tactical error in the first game, but here we are. I did not think BA was going to be remotely playable with tour
Damn. This deck is sick.
guide being banned.
Oh my god. Tour guide who? That's what I gotta say. Tour guide who? How is Simo so good at gaslighting himself into not using a redoer ticket? Reminder for Simo, you can always send Thousand Blades with math, as it also summons from battle damage. That's correct. Oh, there we go. Exactly 1 hour. 3629 MBT is gonna shit.
The only thing that's going to be coming is me after this. All right.
Sub sound. You've done well, Simo. Remember, hesitation is defeat. 10 years, baby. It's never going to stop. Say it.
So 1 Dante, target Seer. 2 Seer, target Dante. 3 Barbar.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo. This was such a sick episode. Holy fuck. Both these decks were tight as shit. I think Alex could have played that second game a little better, but like, given Gage's hand, the double Veiler, I think it didn't actually matter. I think legitimately it was just his deck was fucking outclassed. Like he's still playing these like terrible conditional battle traps, and it's like, I'm sorry, like Burning Abyss and Shadow are the first two decks that are like, it doesn't matter what you set. We just are too offensive. Let me see if I can get Gage on the horn. Is Alex in the banning, by the way? Yes? Okay, well, rip Dante, right? Rip Dante. Fuck, he didn't pick up. What an asshole. All right, maybe we'll get him a little later. For now, let's look at what you all said to the memes tweet. No meme today, but can we start playing Duelist Alliance format as a Time Wizard format? I need to summon Construct and Dante again. I agree. Duelist Alliance format I think is up there in terms of things. I'm always pushing for 2016 NAWCQ format. I think it was so fucking fun. But I will admit that like Domain makes that format really frustrating. Gage, it's been 4 years, but he finally sees the tunnel's end. Maximus, I edge to you. 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 This is not Prague.
Dante
Shit.
There might be a
there he is.
pretty
there
handsome guy named Dante Traveler.
I saw that shit. Ooh, you all were right. He said, whoop. You're not going to Nima me. This beautiful piece of poplar is now mine. That's good. That's good. That's a really good one. How it started, Clown Blade. How it's going, Crybaby Clown.
Now, there is a copy of Angeli. Now, I do not think Madolce is on the table, but I think Madolce is probably past its prime.
A 2-tier Mizzou. No. That's what I'm saying. Age of Gage, baby. Fully expect Alex to show up with a competent BA deck next week. He ain't got no Dante. Sorry, was filming Prague. Can you talk? Oh, hold up. Let me see if I can get him. I drew like a dark, fucked up version of the Hamburger Helper mascot. Just a glimpse into my dark reality. A full stare into my twisted perspective would make most simply go insane. Gage says, let me finish pooping. So I think we will get the Gage call. I'm a wild monster. Every other Gage back. Not a meme. I just want to welcome Danny to the DILF Club. Danny is what? Probably one of the best episodes yet, but Simo stealing Gage's decks is becoming comedic. Let me tell you a secret. The reason I am playing 4s is only because Gage had already played it. What? I think the number 3 looks the prettiest, but Gage hadn't played them yet, so I settled for playing 4s, since it sort of plays like 3s. That's very true. Neuron activation, Monkey sees Barbar, true. In memory of one of the first not dog shit Yu-Gi-Oh memes. Oh, so, yeah, we'll do this. For Yu-Gi-Oh's entire lifespan, our memes were like, good Yu-Gi-Oh morning, what's your favorite hashtag Synchro Monster? This was, I think, maybe the first funny Yu-Gi-Oh meme. And it was a video after the Dante ban list. Let's just watch it together. Also, spoilers for Kingsman. This is the scene where Samuel L. Jackson's character, who is made... Oh, hold up. We'll do it after we talk to Gage. Hello, sir.
What up? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Fantastic, bro. In a good mood.
You done shitting out of your doo-doo ass?
Oh, never. It's something that always happens, but that's okay.
It's an endless war.
Everybody poops, bro. Everybody poops.
They do say that. We just watched the episode where you play BA.
Yes. Oh my God, bro. What did you think of that? The OTK with Musa Rhythm. Tell me that didn't get you wet.
It got me insanely wet, dude.
Dude, it was one of those ones where, admittedly, like, we have to take back a play or two. Like, you already committed to a line, and then you realize, oh, this was lethal, and then Alex being the homeboy let me take it back. But it's one of those things when you put it together, you're like, I am the biggest brain on earth.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we got to see it. It was so tight. You said lethal, and I was like, what the fuck? Does he have Nightmare Shark? What's going on?
No,
Oh
I
my
cooked, bro.
God.
It was crazy. Let me tell you, that breakthrough skill has been MVP of season 2, bro. Between the Skull Servant clip and that one, what a great card.
Oh my God. Are you so you're a couple ahead of this, right?
What did we just film today? I think we might be 2 episodes ahead at this point. Yeah.
All right. So the one we just saw, you put Alex's sorry ass into the banning.
Mm-hmm.
Is the boy gonna stop traveling?
I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah, you
bro.
have.
I
You don't
will
have
say,
to answer.
I will say, Simo is not known for having fun. So I'll leave it at that, bro. Not a very fun-having guy.
There is pretty much no way you can be allowed to have this deck for more than a couple of weeks.
Dude, it would be so cool. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but don't get your hopes up. And we won't be traveling to far distant places.
Did you play Burning Abyss during this format?
Yeah, I did. This is like I just talked about in the episode we did today. We did Dimension of Chaos today,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just talking about how like during this time of Yu-Gi-Oh, I was in high school and like I didn't have friends or anything, bro. This is all I did. So like I remember this whole era like vividly. Yeah, what? I really like Burning Abyss around Next Challengers era.
Yeah.
When like all the pros like Hoban and them were cooking up and like Virgil was crazy, the boy. You remember that?
Oh yeah. I will say watching this, I was like, oh man, I miss Burning Abyss. Because when it came out, chat, you just don't understand. It and Shadow, we had never seen decks like this. Like,
oh yeah,
not the rulers, not Spellbook. It was like, no, like this is a new kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! And holy,
bro, I was loving on the ARG circuit when they really put together the 2 brain cells and they said, but what if we take both of them?
Yes.
And put them together. And I was like, oh, no way. We're summoning
It was terrible.
Dante.
That
And
deck
then
was so
everyone
bad.
was like, all the lights are so bad, so let's play one light. Outstanding Dog Marin.
That was. Do you remember the short-lived period where the light target was Winged Karibo? And they would
they were doing
board
that?
into Sabatiel, the Philosopher's Stone.
That sounds so shit. There was a reason I don't remember this.
No, it was like you would send Wing Karibo, get Sabatiel, then you would Sabatiel search Super Poly, and you would just win the mirror.
Oh my god, that sounds filthy, bro. I remember AD Charger was another really sick card.
AD Changer. Fuck, that card's terrible.
That guy was fucking sick. That card is so bad, but when you could send it to the graveyard with Shadal Fusion, you can do some cute shit.
That shit was actually, they put it in Duel Links super early, and it was good for like years.
But yeah, no, I mean, dude, these next episodes of Progression Series, the one we just filmed today was another slobber knocker. This one was super good, bro. It was super, super good.
I'm excited. I gotta say, it's also been cool seeing Clownblade. Like, you know, Clownblade, classic deck we all prepped for, and then it came here and did dick fuck nothing. And
why do you think that is?
You know, I don't know. Didn't we were missing Shockmaster, right? Was the big one.
Were we? I think we got Shockmaster. Oh, I think it's banned at this point.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Was it legal over in OCG land?
Yeah, they had it till like 2016.
That's miserable. I didn't even know
it was the cornerstone of Pepe. Was the Pepe board would end on Shockmaster.
There's just at some point I just like completely shut out the OCG. Remember when back in the day like people would study the OCG for trends and stuff like that? I feel like nobody does that anymore. I feel like people are making fun of Tenpai dragons now.
I don't know.
Like,
We got me and Farfa got some heat on Reddit for saying Tenpai was bad and then they're good in the OCG, but you know, I look at the list full of 30 hand traps and 3 Kaiser Coliseum and I say, just no way, right? There's just no way.
Yeah, you're like, what are they doing over there? I don't get it.
Man.
Hey, bro, how are you celebrating Hearthstone's 10-year anniversary today?
Oh my god, is it really?
10 years, bro. A whole decade.
Oh, Chad is going to kill me if I don't play Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, but I could fuck up some Hearthstone.
I've been watching all day. They've had a community day. If you watch your favorite streamers, you get like packs in game and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Dude, the game is exciting, man. I love it, bro.
That's the thing about Hearthstone is I think it's good. I just don't have time for a second game.
Yeah. It's crazy to think like a decade ago, like that was the first card game And it's like, it really is. I don't think we'd have Master Duel or
Oh,
MTG
no.
Arena
No
or
way.
anything like it if Hearthstone didn't
Well,
pop off the way it did.
I think the precursor to all that is Moto, but I think we would have eventually had Arena. But definitely they wouldn't put money into Master Duel. We wouldn't have like fucking Shadowverse, Marvel Snap, none of that shit.
Moto was in a pretty good spot before Arena, right? Like they were doing some cool stuff with like, you could like get digital cards and like trade them in for real cards, right?
Moto's never in a good spot. It's always in kind of a tolerable spot. I think what you're referring to is if you collect the entirety of a set of a specific like stamp on Moto, you can redeem it for like the IRL like list.
Yeah.
I think you can still do that, but I don't know. Moto.
How's the rest of your week been, bud? You had a good week?
Oh yeah, we're one day in. I'm doing good. Gage, it's Monday. You all right?
Hey, it's never a good start to the week. It'll get better though. Was your weekend
you're on that
anything exciting?
Garfield type shit.
You know me, bro.
No, my fun thing this week is I'm going to prom with Danny.
You're going to prom with Danny?
Yeah, there's like an adult prom around here I'm going to go to, and Danny's coming.
Who'd you go to prom with in high school? Did you go to prom?
Yeah, I went 3 times. I went as a freshman, a junior, and a senior.
Times. Did you have it like all those years? Mine was just a senior thing in my school.
Yeah, so it was juniors and seniors only, but freshman year I was dating a senior, so I got in.
Oh, damn, he was dating up. I remember, bro, for my school, we had homecoming and we had prom. Those were the big things. Homecoming was for any grade level.
Yep.
And prom was only for seniors. I remember one year, I think I went to homecoming 2 years or something like that. 1 year was my freshman year, and that went horrible. My date ended up like ditching me. That was sad.
No.
Yeah, that one wasn't fun. And then I remember 1 year in particular, I was really upset because my girlfriend at the time, like there was a YCS in Philly, and I really wanted to go, but it happened to be the weekend of prom. I mean, not prom, excuse me. Prom would be a bigger deal. It was the weekend of homecoming. And I was like, I'm just going to go to this and play. And she was throwing a fit. She was not having it. She was like going berserk. So I didn't end up going to this YCS. And I was really upset, bro. It was going to be like I think it was going to be my first YCS at the time. And instead of going to that, I went to fucking homecoming, bro. Miserable, man.
I mean, that sounds good. Homecoming's fun.
Oh, yeah,
No
bro. It was great.
refunds.
It was everything I wanted. We did Gangnam Style. Yeah, we.
Oh, I don't like hearing that Gangnam Style was out when you were doing homecoming.
Oh, it was the best, bro. If you could do the Gangnam Style dance like better than anyone else, you instantly were the coolest kid in school. Needless to say, I was not the coolest kid in school.
It's like I was kind of a Gangnam-let. So, but your prom you had just for seniors, that was fine?
Yeah, I remember it being pretty good too, for what it's worth. Like, we rented out like one of the rooms or one of the banquet halls at the like the football stadium, not like the local one, but like the big one in the area, the Pittsburgh Stadium. We rented out one of the nice halls, and it was fun. You know, music. They had a hypnotist there. I feel like they always have a hypnotist at prom. Did you have a hypnotist or something like?
No,
gimmick?
but I was thinking about this. We had one for like orientation for both college and law school, and I've started thinking, I'm like, why does every like, all right, welcome to this new thing we're all doing together, why are they like, get the fucking hypno guy in here? Let's you got to imagine that those guys are making a living doing like kinky stuff, and then like every fourth weekend they're like, and now I'm going to the middle school to go help some 5th graders transition into 6th grade.
Yes, I have an assembly I must perform at, bro.
It's wild. I don't know why there's so many hypnotism assemblies in America. What's going on exactly?
Man, you might laugh at me. Is it a real thing?
I don't think
know
it's
if
real.
could
I
ever
do not
decipher
think
it.
it's
I
real.
always assume because you would be at prom, right? And then he would ask for like people from the audience to join in.
Yeah.
And you start to wonder after the 5th theater kid gets picked to go up there, bro. You're like, well, there's a pattern. Are
Okay,
are
but
they
wait.
really, like,
Maybe it's not that they're acting, but the theater kids are like secretly little freaks, and they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome."
Maybe they're just easily manipulated, bro. That's what it is. Actually.
They're easy to trick. No, I think that maybe you know what I've heard from people who have done it is like, if you are willing to go, like if you're like, okay, you know, I'm in for this, then it will work. but like you kind of have to be willing to like suspend disbelief, you know, to be susceptible. I personally, having seen it done like a fucking billion times at these stupid goddamn orientations, every time I'm like, that's fake. That's like so fake. It has to be fake.
I wonder what like a whole training session is involved in learning how to hypnotize people, bro. Is it really you're just like hanging with that pocket watch in front of somebody?
I wonder if it's like, do they like Professor X style Cerebro their way to find like the hypnotists, or are they like, we're just gonna get Jeff from accounting, you're gonna watch this 1 hour tape that's gonna teach you how to do hypnotism on fucking 13-year-olds, right? Like I want to know if people are born into the hypnotism life or they, you know, they have it thrust upon them. I am like, regardless, it's got to be fake.
I think it has to be. I think it has to. A lot of it has to be with like people playing along.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What's chat saying?
The chat's saying yes, but some of them are like, no. I mean, if you go along with it, it is real for a lot of people.
Man, maybe I'm too strong-minded, bro. I can't be broken. I'm just saying, get me in a chair, wave a pocket watch in my face. I'm swatting that shit out of there.
Gage, you can't be talking like that, all right? I've read a lot of novels that that's the first thing people say. Listen, here's what I'll say. If hypnotism is real in any sort of capacity, I live in constant fear. You understand? If someone has the capacity to just force you to do whatever, I know I'm going to wake up like covered in blood and be like, oh my God, what have I done? And some hypnotist is going to be like, you've committed a crime, Joseph. Now you'll be going to prison.
I wasn't scared of that until you brought it up. And now that sounds terrifying. Now
Right?
that seems like we should be hiring these guys and like planting them in like these countries that we need them to infiltrate.
Oh, you know,
they hit somebody with the the little pop or something like that, and they sleep.
have you
guards are
seen
instantly out.
the like MK Ultra stuff that the CIA did?
No, what's that?
Oh, okay. So in the 60s, the CIA was basically just funneling money they were just throwing it around, trying to figure out some sort of like psychic warfare that would defeat the Soviets, right? And so they tried a whole bunch of stuff. Like they tried brainwashing techniques by like putting ping pong balls on your eyes and like hitting you with like light rays and loud noises. They paid guys to like go on New York City subways and like spray LSD all over everything and just watch people freak out. And I'm like, there must have been a program at some point where they paid like professional hypnotists to like go into Cuba and like try and like get Fidel Castro to like accede to the US. Like we got to get him in a room with the guy. We got to get him a pocket watch.
Psychological warfare is scary, bro. You ever hear about like, I hear about like somebody would be like locked away or something like that, or they're like protected, and like one of the ways to get them to break mentally would be like play very loud music over and over again. That would be something that would probably drive me insane. Like imagine they just play like I don't know, like the Hello Kitty theme song or like the Care Bears theme song on like constant loop. I think by like 5 hours in, I'd wanna jump off a bridge or something.
No, we had to learn a lot of this because I did a class on the law of war, and we talked a lot about Guantanamo Bay, and basically what we learned was if you can force someone not to sleep for like, it's not long, it's like 2.5 days, they will pretty much do anything you want. They will do anything at all. And it's like, yeah, your body is just not made to be awake for like more than 72 hours. And at that point, they will do literally anything to go to bed. And I was like, oh, I don't like hearing that.
I can't say I've ever been put in that situation before, so I wouldn't know, bro. I'm a sleepy guy every moment I get.
I'm a sleepy guy. How you been sleeping?
My sleep has been, bro, genuinely, I think it's terrible recently. My schedule's demolished. Like, I go to bed maybe 4 or 5 a.m. sometimes, and I get up at, like, noon or 1 o'clock. And that's not healthy on its own. But I also don't feel like my sleep is, like, super fulfilling. I feel like I wake up tired.
Really?
My whole day I'm tired.
You're
like,
going to bed from 4 to 1 is, like, that's like 10 hours, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a decent sleep cycle, I guess. But I must not be hitting those REMs, you know?
I mean, not to.
You
I
take,
know
like-
I always do this every conversation we have. I'm like, time to diagnose Gage, but like, you should see a sleep doctor.
A sleep doctor.
That sounds like
maybe I just download Pokemon Sleep, bro. Maybe I just need a Snorlax.
Well, honestly, a lot of those apps will, at minimum, give you a good idea of like what might be going on. Like they'll let you know if you're like waking up a lot in your sleep, which is important. But like, if you just go to a sleep doctor, I'm sure your insurance covers it. You go for a sleep test. It's a one-night thing. They put like a diode on you and watch you sleep, and then they tell you when and how you got into each cycle. And if you're not consistently getting into REM, one, you're not getting better. Like your sleep isn't going to do anything for you. And two, like it's a huge debilitating mental crisis called sleep apnea, which will just fucking cook your brain.
Yeah,
I have it. I got it.
Do you take anything before you sleep? Do you take like melatonin or something
No,
like that?
no. I the way they fix it is this was so stupid. For me, I would in the middle of the night I'd just stop breathing and I would choke myself awake, basically. Is
Oh hell yeah.
you can't really suffocate in your sleep by accident, but like if you stop breathing, your body after a while just goes into like a response. It's like right? And so what they do is I put I have the sleep apnea like CPAP mask and I put that on and it's great. I sleep through the night and I feel great when I wake up.
Iron lung lives another day, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. How you fall into such a deep sleep you forget how to breathe?
I don't know. I'm a dummy. I got hypnotized too many times at orientation. They were like, "You will forget how to breathe." That's what they were trying to do to Castro.
Speaking of sleeper, bro, how do you feel about sleeper agents? Yeah, do you think that's a real thing? Like people are
like they say an
thousands of
activation
people-
phrase and they turn on.
Yeah, there's thousands of people just one like banana bread away from like losing their mind.
No, I don't believe that. I think that
I don't think so.
the double agents and like spies and shit are so funny though. They're insanely funny. Speaking of Castro, there's like a million stories from the Cold War of like the U.S. would send a double agent in to like get Fidel Castro, and they'd be like, I gotta kill you now, and he would seduce them. He would just be like, no, you don't. Here,
he
come
would
to
rizz
bed
them
with
up.
me, and it
You would
worked
rizz them
every
up.
time. Like every single person was like, damn. He had Riz. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I gotta start trying that, bro.
did you get him? No. I don't know what you want me to say.
Nah, I fucked him, run.
I wonder if it's like hypnotism though, where like, it's not that it works. It's just you have to be like, oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I have to fuck Fidel Castro. Ugh. He defeated me in psychic warfare. I don't know what to tell you. You know.
I'm not strong-minded enough, bro. I'm in the theater group, bro.
Yeah. We got to stop sourcing agents from the theater program.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
bro.
really though. If you do you take anything to sleep? You take like melatonin or something?
I don't. No, I don't, bro.
If you're
definitely
not taking anything,
think
your
I
sleep
need
sucks
to.
ass. You really should get a study.
Yeah, I should try something, bro.
It's
How do you
super easy.
sleep?
One night.
I sleep on my stomach. Do you like?
Yeah, I'm a stomach
Is that-
guy. I'm a big stomach
I heard
guy.
that's not healthy. I heard it's
No,
like you're supposed
I don't think it matters.
No. Damn. Well, I'll figure it out, bro. I'll let you know. I'll download Pokemon Sleep tonight. We'll see what Pikachu tells me.
Yeah, well,
We'll go from
they will if your sleep fucking sucks, they will put you in. They have 3 different categories of like Pokemon you can capture, and the shitty sleep one is like dog shit. It's like Caterpies and shit. And I remember I got that like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, all right, I need to wear the mask more. This is not good.
All right, brother man. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna go live here in a little bit, anyways.
Yeah, have fun with Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
I will, bro. If anybody's curious, bro, you can watch my stream for a couple hours and get a couple free packs. So if anybody's ever curious about the game, it is good. It is really good, bro. The game is so good.
Mhm.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave you, bro. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, bye.
See ya.
What a nice young man. I feel rested after only sleeping 4 or 5 hours. Is that something I should look into, or I'm good? Oh, well, no need to fucking flex. You're fine. All right, let's watch this. So, quick heads up, reminder. At the time that this came out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like, the memes were like, what's your favorite hashtag synchro monster? So this comes out after the Dante ban list, and it is a send-up of a scene in Kingsman where Samuel L. Jackson's character plays a song that has a specific tone in it, speaking of hypnotism, that will highlight the aggressive tendencies in a person, and it makes you go crazy and kill people. So here we go.
Just like the infidel you are.
This is the secret agent, is Dante, and he's in like this hateful cult church, and then they play the noise.
Shit, I can't watch this. Get over here.
You gotta understand, as like a 14-year-old guy, when did this come out? I must have been like an adult. Came out 2014. As a 21-year-old guy, this was the tightest shit ever.
Galahad, can you hear me? Harry! Harry, what the heck is going on?
I was 19.
I didn't expect it to be that effective.
What kind of response are we talking?
This was 2016. No, the movie.
100%.
God, the movie was so
Everyone's
tight.
been affected, whether they have a SIM card or not. And we get the added benefit of wiping out the Kingsman.
Not yet.
It's so crazy. They made like 4 more of these movies, and none of them are good. How did they fuck them all up this bad? What if I was just a nerdy, lispy guy for this one? And they were like, all right, whatever. He does great.
Oh, you need to see this.
Scout. Fucking hell. Canahawk for some reason. Dark Destroyer. And they got DN too. I forgot. This was like the time that DN went down. Fucking hell. This was what eventually killed BA? What did eventually kill BA? You know, I think it was this list. It was around after this, but it was not as powerful, of course. It was there was a couple of things on this ban list specifically targeted at PKBA, and then like the resultant format was dominated almost wholly by Blue Eyes, which had Spirit Dragon, which is almost a direct counter to BA. And by the time that stopped being like the thing to play, it was like Metal Foes, like Mermail with Neptibus, ABC. Like times had just changed. BA still won a YCS after this list. Well, you can't ever stop him. Joseph cried after seeing this. What is this? Oh, is this the Family Guy send up of it? Yeah, I'm not super interested. This shit ass, very true. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, gauge what his light targets for BLS are, Simo what his dark targets for BLS are. Damn, Daniel. Anyone else notice Dia Bellstar's boobs pretty big? Good. I'll give this guy a fucking flute to play. Good. Grand Theft Simo. Yep. Gladiator Beast Bestiari, Dante Traveler, The Burning Abyss. One really good game before immediately getting banned by Simo. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, on God! I'm going to start saying that now. This episode goes hard as fuck. Yep. Dante and Ban. And who should come join me but MBT. Now, obviously, we don't have anywhere for MBT to sit while I'm taking a shit. He has decided that man is a pretty good dog. MBT. That's good. Thank you. That's really good. Thank you. Damage Step, you're already dead. I don't know if Gage is Battery Man or Deskbot until I watch inside the box. Brrr. Shut up. There you go. That's my graph noise. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. One is playing BLS with no lights. One is playing BLS with no darks. You on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. I appreciate you had the dark wolf with the no lights and the light wolf with the no darks. How many times are we going to win off attack position monsters? The monster I left in attack mode. Good, good. Dante on the boys on their way to the 2-0. Oh, man. Holy. Starring the king. The Saga 4 power my deck. My friend's deck won't fail. This permanent marker got me acting fruity. What? I don't get it.
Play.
You get ready for what's about to come.
Okay,
'Cause
I'm
I don't
ready.
think you're ready. The only thing that's going to be coming is me after this. oh, this is going to get so nasty for you. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This might just be over.
Don't say that.
I mean,
Fucking God. I'll give this guy.
It's the sex version. Shouts out to gotta be one of my infinite loops. Gage saying something sus in Saga. Gage saying something sus in Prog. Barbar for game. Alex saying he has game 1 in the bag. Prog Leo. Yep. Simo when not putting the water under Dweller mattered. I'd love for Nadir to watch this, but I'm fairly certain it's haram to orgasm before sundown in Ramadan, so that throws a wrench into things. What do you want me to say to this? He's a clown. What can I say? True. Happy 10 years of Seer target Dante, Dante target Seer. Funny BA streamer man would be proud.
Do you have any believers? We have 58% on yes. I am glad that you guys voted for this because of target Dante.
It's good. Ugh. True. That was nice. All right, do we get the Scarlon? Here we go. No Scarlon! Let's go! Finally. Oh. Shit, I've been live for 3 hours and all we did was this. Holy. Can we play game now, streamer? Yeah, let's play some Master Duel. Am I right?
That was wrong.
Just immediately. That was wrong. Master Duel. Master Duel. Master Duel. It's Master Duel. It's time for Master Duel. It's time for dual taining. Nope. There's no dual taining. Ripperoni. All right. I know you all want me to play Pistina. I'm not doing that. How am I going to afford to eat now? What do you mean, Vlad? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't pay you for the other ones anyway. At least wish me a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Scarlon! Would you like to play a celebratory tier limit mirror? All right. So we are going to play a little bit of new cards PogChamp. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, he's playing Tistina. He's playing Red Dragon Archfiend. Absolutely not. Not the case whatsoever. I'm playing Labyrinth with transaction rollback. I don't care about all this exciting new stuff in the game. I am playing the most brain-dead deck available with the least fair card imaginable. And you all are just going to have to suffer. Suffer with me. Know that I have irrevocably tied my finances to this. Holy! Hell of an opener here, right? Unbeatable? It's pretty good. It's not bad. Thinking in their draw, huh? What does she want? What Okay. We literally lost 400 viewers, by the way. 400 people were like, I'm sorry, I am usually on board for your bullshit. I will not be watching this fucking thing. Deserved, yeah. Oh no, please don't be the mirror, man. I can't take this. No, come on, please don't be the mirror! Absolutely. Yup, 100%. Oh man. Oh my god. Holy moly. Okay. I don't even know how to do this. We grab Ariana here, right? Ariana effect. I guess we grab like Cuck Clock. Give me Cuck Lock, please. Cuck Lock is so fucking annoying. It's like broken to shit. Well, 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 if it isn't the lock that cucks. Alright, let's just go get the big lady. I'm gonna try and pop one of these back rows. I need to know what they are. We're like gonna go off here. Oh, it's not real. All right, it's this is it's not real. Well, now I don't want a transaction rollback. Now I feel like we might not be transaction rollbacking. Yeah. Rollback, pussy. No. Let's see what our opponent was on. Awesome. Cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. All right, we'll go first. This hand is so good. Please, please activate something in the draw phase. I don't know. Stovey, Torby, send Labby Lab. This one's kind of crappy, actually. Please activate something. Fuck. Okay. Please activate something. They got something. Greedy, greedy. I don't see what the greedy part of this is. Yeah, sure. What the fuck? Okay, this is like almost a real thing. Does Gamma draw them 1 card or 2 cards? 1. Alright, well, I hope this works out for you. Nice. Oh, smart. You really want to make Link Haribo. Ooh, got me.
That was wrong.
Okay. What the fuck? Ariana, I guess, right? They do have imperm. That's annoying. What the fuck are we supposed to do here? Cry, I think. I don't know. I still feel okay. Okay, we are gonna go for OSS. Fire bitch. Uh-huh. I don't know, I still feel like we're fine. I gotta go Poplar here for the field spell, and then what? Yeah, chat, we're not firing off the Imperm here because they can dodge it with the Link Hurry. Okay. If I Imperm the Flamberge and it triggers Engrave, will it trigger Negated? No, right? Like, it's a completely different effect? Yeah. I don't know why I thought it would. The effect wasn't activated on field. Okay, that does not actually have any bearing on the outcome of this. We probably are dead here. I wonder what we Imperm. People really playing Birch? I think Birch is fine. Princess is fine, but I don't know. Like, I think Birch is a really bad card, but like I think this deck is kind of hurting for playables. Okay. Why are we doing that? What? What is... Wait, what is that? Huh? Okay. I'm like super confused as to what we're doing here. Puts Flamberg back in grave for Princess. So? What are we doing? Why are we... Would be dead if they didn't put him in defense. Well, they did, thankfully. They might be going for an access code line. I think we have to hope that they are. Appaloosa. Yeah, that's fine with me, buddy. That's what you want to do with those cards. Is no. Okay. Yeah, sure. I really want to do it here, but we actually get a much better imperm if we don't do it. So what we do is we gamma the Flamberge on activation, and then we imperm the Appaloosa when they go for it, and we get to eat the Flamberge too, or we get to prevent the Masquerena. We don't. Do we get to prevent the Masquerena? What does it mean that imperm is in the same location? This is kind of hard, actually. That's an interesting draw. I need them to like fire it. I thought going to battle would prompt it because I could activate a trap in battle. Oh shit, we're dead. Let's go! Could have impermed the Appo, gone for Lady. How could we have gone for Lady? We haven't activated a trap card yet. Oh, I see what you mean. Just summoned Lady. Well, we can still do that, right? Yo! Wait. Wait, huh? Gamma 2. No, Gamma 2 causes Gamma 1 not to resolve. Though I guess that would have been fine, right? Because they can't Flamberge for anything anymore. Yeah, we should have. You're right. Just play 2 drivers. Totally. I mean, they get to trigger Flamberge here and they cook us. We're just totally fucking dead. Oh, unless they fuck it up. They fucked it up already. No, it's over. It's over. I can't believe we lost that one, man. Just dumb hand trap math. Pitch field spell lost us the game? Potentially. Guess we should have pitched the Gamma. Was the play just not to kill Linkuriboh? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I could see doing that in the future. Holy fuck. This hand's alright. I should have sent Entis there. I guess we take the furniture here, right? I mean, Ariana is also furniture. Lose to Imperm Turbo. I mean, if they Imperm, we're just going to set 2 pass. They're really thinking about this. They're like, oh man, I got this for sure. Okay. Well, I like Chandra. Big welcome, big welcome, big welcome. All right, we win. Is it like a maxi? Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah, brother. I fucking love Master Duel. So what would they be thinking about in Snake Eye? Oh, fuck me, I guess. That's fine, right? Yeah, what the fuck do I care, right? I'm gonna summon, this sucks. I'm gonna summon her from my hand. Because I want to get her out before we have to worry about triggering the field spell. Oh, got it. Got it. I'm gonna wait for them to go to end, and then we'll win the game. We'll go rollback, target, big welcome, go Lady Lab, return lovely to hand. Oh my fucking god! Oh no! Or I will get cooked. That's fine. Do I have a guy I can send here?
was
Yeah, I can
wrong.
send Bussy Phallus. Okay. What the
That
fuck?
was wrong.
Okay. What? Is this a masochist deck? They just found a poplar and an ash? Okay, we'll do this, fine. Holy. What is the last card? I'm trying to think what it would have to be for them to have it. Did that equip even do anything? No. Obviously not. All right, we win. Awesome. Wonderful draw. They got something. It's a hand trap. It is Valor. Sorry, buddy. A little late for Valor. Get Cucklock. Yeah, this is so Omega over. Could have also rollbacked for big welcome. That's what we're gonna do now. Oh, except we can't. Oh no. All right, I'm very dumb. This was not smart. It's all part of the plan. See? It's all part of the plan. You got to demoralize your enemy. Okay, let's see what the fuck was going on in that list. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Oh, and Star Eater. Bro was not cooking. Jesus. Yeah, keep handing me the fucking... Two maxi? I mean, probably played into a lot of lab. Holy! Not bad. Not bad. Now I forget. How does Valor interact with Rescue Rabbit? I'm gonna let them cook.
That was wrong.
Can't believe that he's letting them cook. Here come the Sabersauruses. I don't want to get cooked by Prio, chat. Come on. That's a sick rarity of the rabbit. That was cool. Oh! Okay. We out here. I guess I should have gone Gamma. Oh, okay. That's fine, I think. I will just hit it. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't know what to tell you. We get like a Chandra here, right? Ooh, that is not correct. Nope, sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna snipe it. Now that it's down to a 25% chance, you know I gotta snipe it. I'm sniping it here 100%, sniping it here 1,000%. Here we go. Ready? Out comes Big Lady. Bounce. Fails to resolve. Grab Chandra. Here we go. Here we go. Do you even want to snipe it? Yeah, it really does nothing now, but I think just to demoralize them. Oh, so easy! How is it that easy, chat? It's just that fucking easy, dog. It's over. It's over. Oh, wee! Check deck. Yeah, let's see. We got that guy's soul. His plants. Sure. All right, this is our rank up. No, you are right, chat, in that Evenly was not a good hit at that point because we just had to banish the fucking the fucking men face down, but it was important for a spiritual reason. Holy moly. Oh no, this is pretty good actually. Yeah, you can have one, sure. $52 cards, by the way. What do we want? Probably big. Big seems crazy. We get normal Stovey Torby, make Chaos Angel. How crazy would that be, huh? How is this deck with only 4 furniture? Fine. It's completely okay. Exactly the same as it was. Oh, we are T-Adamant Gaming. Oh, that's really horrifying, actually. Okay, they go Rukalos here, so we do have to do this. I guess we didn't have to do that here, actually. What do you want to set? I kind of like DDKC. I think like as long as we don't die, we're fine. Okay. I wonder if they negate this. Be like really funny. Yeah, any scenario where we get to untap, we win. So we just got to get to one of those. Perla Rhino, that's really scary. This is a really frightening hand, I'm not going to lie. Like, if they mill enough cards, they can go get Heartbeat, and then we actually have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Rhino. They don't have enough yet to... Yeah, I was going to say, they don't have enough yet to trigger Pella Rhino. This is okay, I think. Foolish in Planet and Maxi in 52. That's just Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. Okay. Well... Now I kind of want to do this. Let's go... God, this is hard. Coup Clock. They have another Maxi? That's like so annoying. Go... Stovey, Torby... Set Welcome. We could set Lab. No, we set Welcome. Coup Clock. Yes. Roll back. Big Welcome. Big Lady. Big Lady. DDKC. Whew, okay, now our skill drain can't die. And we're going to flip this up beforehand in case that's imperm. We just want big men. Oh yeah, you're right. Can't imperm under skill drain. You got me. It would be kind of cool to big welcome in response, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go combat. I should have kept that in my hand, right? Because if I keep it in my hand, then when I use Big Welcome Engraved to bounce a monster, I get back Stovey Torby, I can discard that and keep it live with Coup Clock. Fuck, he found Heartbeat. Holy. Okay. Looks like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. We're going to have to try it. Crossy Road. Oh, geez, that's really bad. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. That's a 1 of 2. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. That's fine. It's fine. They now have enough for... They still don't have enough for Kaleido. No, they can use the Sea Mare. Okay. We have to let them do this first. Get Scream. Alright, that's enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's no way we can do exactly what we want with Ku Klok. Because we already activated Lovely Lab this turn. Or Welcome Lab, right? I'm just going for the Sea Mare here. I feel like it's better to keep them off of like a rank 4. Okay, we know that card. What's the last card? Oh, thank God. Holy. All right. I don't feel like that was like ever really the outcome was ever in jeopardy, but Tyr's a very scary deck. They really drew the right half of their deck too. That's freaky. Let's see why they were playing 52. Oh, because they were doing, wait. What? Why were they playing O-Lion? I was like, oh, for Auroradon, but they're not doing that. They're just playing it. What if you mill it? It's a free material for Dawn Dragster? I don't know. 1 Imperm as well. Yeah, you got it. So it was... You know you can play 2 Called Bys, right? It was 1, 2, 3 1-ofs? That's not so bad. The whole deck is 1-ofs. Holy. Alright, I think I'm good for today. I want Excalibur. Wait, that's not even Excalibur. It's what? Caldafwitch? Scratch. That's a joke about Homestuck. Alright, it's Ace Attorney time. Oh, one more thing I want to mention before I leave the Yu-Gi-Oh part of this stream. So Dyer and I have decided to start doing a daily dose of Yu-Gi-Oh. So if you have like a clip or a video or something you just want gassed by the community, submit it here. Obviously, we'll credit you, etc., etc. We're just trying to get some... I saw the Daily Dose of Geometry Dash guy, and I was like, oh, clearly, we can do better than the fucking Geometry Dash community. I do like this person. I really don't know what this is or what type of content you're looking for. We're looking for a daily dose of internet. Just like this.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
I'm just going to tell you right now that I got all 3 of these. Like, I just knew. I knew in my heart of hearts. All right. Let's play some Ace Attorney. Oh, here's the list. I'm going to go pee. There's nothing exciting about it. It's just fucking